The following is a live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes or Lady Lopes. This broadcast is a presentation of the Abernathy Sports Network and may not be altered or used in its entirety without the written consent from the Abernathy Sports Network. Today's broadcast is made possible by the fine supporters: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, Clark Riley Insurance, April Funeral Home and Flower Shop, First Baptist Church, JC's Refrigeration, Storm Guard, Plains Land Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, the Junkin Farmers Market, MZJ Variety Shop, Shallowater, Rooted Revival Hair Salon, Chance Rocha, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market, Lasso Electric, Webb Vision Center, Hill Vet, WTX Diesel, West Texas Brick and Stone, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, the Farmers Cooperative Compress, First State Bank, DB Media, Ty Horsford Realtor. Again, thank you for tuning in tonight's live sports event. It will begin shortly.
Quarter. There's an empty backfield looking to throw. Wiley swings it out over to the far side. Lots of room. 10-5 touchdown. Coming up. There's the snap. Another handoff underneath. And the first one there behind the line of scrimmage is number 50, Dyson Garcia. Sideline. Fake, that's actually the snap to Micheletti. Micheletti takes off. He may have his second touchdown of the night, and he does! Colt Micheletti from 28 yards. Highly three-receiver set. There's Rolando in motion. He gets the pick, and he hits the hole hard. He's into the red zone. He's carrying tackler. He's Superman into the end zone. Rolando Martinez on the second.
Post is at old.
And good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Welcome to a picturesque Antelope Stadium here tonight as district play rolls on and a rivalry continues as the New Deal Lions are in town to battle the Abernathy Antelopes. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Voice of the Antelopes, Ty Horsford, alongside my partner in crime, Chance Rocha, Travis Wickenden, behind the lens this evening. And tonight, Chance, two teams that have a long history against one another is the New Deal Lions. They've made the short 5-minute trek down I-27 for a showdown tonight in district play. The Antelopes and the Lions at it again here this evening.
Yeah, Antelopes and Lions at it here again, tied. The Abernathy Antelopes hold the head-to-head over them. This will be their 24th meeting here tonight. We hold the head-to-head up on them. 14 wins to 9 losses. New Deal's last win against Abernathy was in 2017. And as you mentioned at Ty, we kind of got them last year. We beat them 38-0 there in New Deal.
Both of these teams come in an identical resume, 3-2 overall with one no contest the opening week of the season due to weather. And you mentioned New Deal looking for a little bit of revenge tonight as Abernathy got the shutout win on the road last year in New Deal. Both of these teams, Chance, were in action last Friday night, and we're about to have a quick moment of silence, so let's pause for that.
Father God, we thank you for the blessing of Friday Night Football. Tonight we ask you to keep every player safe and free of injury. We pray for the officials of tonight's game. We also pray for the parents, coaches, students, and spectators that are here tonight. Let there be fellowship among one another, and we ask that all the words of praise and glory be spoken, so that all things are done for the betterment of you. Lord, tonight we ask for the prayers and
As a student-led prayer and moment of silence here prior to the kickoff, the Abernathy Antelopes and the New Deal Lions. Chances we were kind of getting ready to preview this matchup. Both of these teams opened district a week ago, and they do so in very different fashions. As the New Deal Lions, they went on the road and kind of turned some heads. They got a somewhat of an upset win, 34-20 over the Post Antelopes in Post last Friday night, while the Antelopes just a slew of injuries kind of added to their toll, and they were in a hole they couldn't dig out of in New Home as the New Home Leopards looked the part in a 39-0 victory over the Abernathy Antelope. So Abernathy trying to right the ship tonight. But let's first talk about the New Deal Lions and scout the opponent. We mentioned they're kind of riding a wave of confident emotion following that win over Post a week ago. They also got wins on the year against Roosevelt, 35-14, and the Sundown Roughnecks, 41-12. Their losses, Chance, have come to two really good football teams. The Slayton Tigers, 35-7, and the Lubbock Christian High School Eagles, 43-0 a few weeks ago. So New Deal is playing well right now, and they come in on a hot streak.
Yeah, they definitely coming in on a hot streak, and like you said, all that momentum going on the road to beat a good Post team, a team that was ranked in the top 10 at the time, and we know Post is probably battling some injuries too, but, you know, all the things that were hurting New Deal last year, their Achilles heel was all those injuries. It's kind of flip-flopped. They're pretty healthy coming into this game this season, and the Antelopes are kind of licking their wounds, and so they've had some opportunity to possibly make a run for that district title as they stay healthy throughout the remainder of this district play.
And Chance, New Deal, looking at them offensively, they're going to be one of the more balanced offenses, at least statistically, that the Antelopes have faced here this season. They do prefer to run the football first, but case in point, a week ago, a big reason they upset the Post Antelopes was their ability to throw the football. They do come in 141 yards a game on the ground, 104 yards per game through the air. And taking a look at some names and players to watch, it starts with quarterback, four-year starter Dallas Sumner for the Lions, 49 of 100 passing, so just about a 50% completion rate, 605 yards, 6 touchdowns, Chance, but he has also thrown 6 interceptions, and so he can make mistakes if you put some pressure on him, and maybe the Antelopes can do that tonight.
Yeah, definitely so, and he's a big kid, a big, strong kid, Ty, like I said, 4-year starter. He is also kind of a threat to run the ball. Last week he had 16 carries for 118 yards as well, so he's a kid that he's not afraid to tuck in and scramble out there as well. And then they're kind of led on the ground by Jonas Rodriguez, the running back. He has 65 carries for 427 yards and 4 touchdowns. And last week he had 141 yards alone on 23 carries. So he was kind of their go-to guy coming out of the backfield last week.
And you're going to hear a lot about Dalton Martin tonight as well. 14 catches, 189 yards from his receiver position, 3 touchdowns. Also the team's leader and one of the area's leader, as he's got over 100 tackles on the season for the New Deal Lions, 11 of those tackled for loss. Switching gears and talking tonight a little bit about the Abernathy Antelopes. Lopes, we mentioned, Chance, literally limping into the ball game tonight with a slew of injuries following a 39-0 blowout loss last week to New Home. They've garnered wins on the season over Sunray 20-16, Freona 34-21, and Farwell 41-32. Their losses coming obviously last week, as well as on the road in Littlefield in a close one, 31-28. And talking about those injuries, Chance, lots of question marks in the lineup tonight for the Antelopes. Jagger Wiley, we've heard he was going to try and go. Then we heard that he wasn't going to be able to. He was taking a few snaps in the pregame this evening. Don't know what that's going to look like here tonight. Ryan Hillis, who left in the first half a week ago with an ankle injury, he is expected to be back in the lineup tonight. And then Braylon Stafford, who also left in the first half of last week's ball game, he will not play this evening.
Yeah, he will not play. And Ty, just looking across the way after they did the coin toss, looked like Jagger had taking off all that gear. It looks like he's just in street clothes with his jersey. So it looks like it's going to be Xavier Camacho and possibly another guy that some of you may be familiar with, Cutter Johnson. He's a young kid, came up from 8th grade last year. He's been the freshman quarterback on the JV, and so looks like maybe those two guys, time to go out there and strap it up and see who's going to kind of take control of the game from that quarterback position.
And Chance, typically we would talk about Abernathy being a throw-first offense. Probably not the case tonight. You're probably going to see the Abernathy Antelopes keep it on the ground a lot more than they might traditionally would. You just don't really have a proven passer in the backfield at this level, at least, in Xavier Camacho and Cutter Johnson. That doesn't mean they're not capable or won't throw it some, but I would expect them to keep it pretty safe on offense.
Yeah, they're probably going to keep it pretty safe and just kind of control the pace of the game, control the ball, and make sure they protect it. And that's probably what you're going to tell those quarterbacks, like, don't force anything. Make sure you don't make mistakes and kind of play within yourself. Don't go out there and try to expect that the game relies on your shoulders, but basically just control things and play within themselves and just not put too much pressure. You're down a lot of guys, Ty. We're going to have to play with some heart and with some motion for sure, but just don't go out there and kind of stretch yourself out too much.
Let's swing it out to the field here, just about ready for tonight's national anthem. Prior to the kickoff, the Antelopes and the New Deal Lions coming your way shortly here tonight from Antelope Stadium.
They got to get, all 100 Little Lopes off the field, Ty.
They're working on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps as the Abernathy Band will honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And there you have it, the final notes tonight of the national anthem. Prior to the kickoff, the Antelopes and the New Deal Lions tonight from Antelope Stadium. A few more names to watch for Abernathy. Keep an eye on Aiden Villarreal and Malachi Walters in the Antelope backfield. A couple of guys that are going to probably get a lot of the carries from the running back position. And then Caden Bird, he's probably your biggest playmaker left out there that is not injured. 329 receiving yards and 159 rushing yards on the season. And he's accounted for 5 touchdowns. Chance, keys to the game tonight brought to you by MC Master Roofing and Construction. Whoever's playing quarterback, you need somewhat of consistency at that position. You mentioned it earlier. Play with heart, play with emotion, have a lot of energy. And when you have opportunities to score or get stops, you can't squander those here tonight.
Yeah, you can't squander them. And we talked about Dallas Sumner. He's a solid quarterback, but he's also one that is going to put the ball up and try to maybe those 50-50 balls and essentially put the ball in a position that you can make a play on it with those interceptions that he has, 6 of them, I believe, on the season. And so that's one of those things. If they put the ball in the air, go out there and try to snatch it and try to make some plays on defense, because I think your defense is going to have to carry the way. And like you said, consistent quarterback play and play with some emotion. Go out there with grit and let's knock some New Deal Lions in the mouth tonight.
That puts a wrap on our West Texas Brick and Stone pregame show, and the opening First State Bank kickoff is up and away. We are underway as Aiden Villarreal on the run back gets out near the 20-yard line before he is wrapped up and dropped by number 5, Colt Ramsey. And that is where the Abernathy Antelopes will start. First down and 10. They will be moving left to right here on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network as we get things set. And Chance, we're going to look at it over the PA loudspeaker a few minutes ago. Xavier Camacho was announced as the starting quarterback, and we'll see if that's indeed the direction the Antelopes go out of the gate here offensively. Again, Abernathy moving left to right, wearing the all-maroons tonight, trimmed in white. New deal in the white tops, gold bottoms, and the gold helmets trimmed in green.
It looks like we're going to start with the Wildcat with Bird already under center, or actually in the gun.
And so Bird will take the direct snap, and Bird will take it out across the 20, out to the 23. And Chance, I do expect Abernathy to try and be creative tonight in getting the ball in the hands of Bird. He's your playmaker out there, and he picks up about 3 on first down.
Yeah, right off the bat there, and it looks like you got Camacho going in now at quarterback, and some other guys, Todd, that we didn't mention that got moved up. Aiden Cantu, Giovanni Soto, and Jose Hernandez are a couple other guys that have got moved up from JV as well.
Second down and 7 coming up for the Antelopes. Camacho is in the gun. He takes the snap. He is going to hand it off, slipping one tackle. Out across the 25-yard line is Villarreal, I believe. No, to check that. That's Walters on the carry, and he takes it out to about the 27. It'll be third down and 2.
A good hard run right there. They kind of blew the whistle a little bit early. He was still pumping those legs, but they said momentum was stopped, so stopped a little bit short, but good hard run right there by Walters.
Big third down here on Abernathy's opening drive of the game, trying to establish a little bit of something going offensively here. In the gun is X. Camacho now looks to the Antelope sideline, calls out some instruction, and Camacho takes the snap. He does hand it off, coming right at us here, out across the 30-yard line. That's a First Baptist Church Antelope first down, second consecutive carry for Malachi Walters, and that'll move the chains.
And if you can keep doing that, Ty, get 4 or 5 yards on every carry to Camacho or Villarreal, whoever it may be, that may be your key to the game right there. Just stick with what's working.
Out to the 32-yard line. That'll give Abernathy a fresh set of downs. Don't know that you're going to see anything fancy tonight from the Antelopes. They're going to try and win it at the line of scrimmage. Camacho again in the gun with receivers everywhere. Another handoff sweep to the left side, trying to get the edge. Walters not there this time. That green and gold defense does a pretty good job stretching that time, and Walters will be stopped short of the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
Yeah, he was just trying to get out there to the edge. Ty, he wasn't able to make the corner before those lines kind of swarmed on him, and so tough loss right there, 2 yards. Those are plays that you kind of want to avoid. You definitely don't want to get yourself in second or third and long because that's a definite passing situation. And as we talked about that, whether it's Xavier or Cutter, both of those guys don't have a lot of reps throwing the ball at the varsity level.
It'll be second down and a long 11, short 12 here. In the gun is Camacho with 2 receivers set to the near side. There's another handoff right into the middle. It goes to Walters again. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, +1 maybe. But Chance, you're facing a third down and long situation. A gain of 3 for Walters. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And we're keeping it simple, but again, that third and long situation right here, Ty, likely a passing down. It looks like you got Cutter Johnson going in the ball game right here. That's a tough spot to be coming in right off the bat, but they're trusting him as that young freshman to come in here and try to make a play on third down.
So like we said, you're going to see multiple guys at quarterback tonight for the Antelopes. Johnson to take his first snap of the evening, bobbles it, looking to throw, does so over the middle, out across the 40. The pass is caught. Chance, it was a little uneasy looking, but you get it to Bird. He's about a yard short of a first down to the 41-yard line, and Camacho may be back in the game. It's going to be 4th down and less than a yard. I thought he might get a favorable spot there, Bird, but he is just shy of a first down.
Yeah, just a little bit shy, and it was kind of a snap that went to a little bit to the side of Johnson. He bobbles it right off the bat, and it looks like the pass may have been also tipped at the line, but still able to get it to Bird and get a tough 8 yards to give you an opportunity to go for it on 4th and short.
Offense staying out there. Big play. There's the snap. It is Johnson.
Nope.
Nope.
That's Bird.
That's Bird. The direct snap to Bird. I thought I saw 8, but it's 0. The direct snap in the Wildcat to Caden Bird. He takes it out across midfield for a First Baptist Church Antelope first down. And Chance, that's a big conversion of confidence-wise here here early for the Antelopes.
Yeah, it's definitely a big conversion. Like I said, you got in a situation where we were in 3rd and long. You're able to come up with a nice pass play to put you in a 4th and short to give you the opportunity to go for it right there, and you're able to convert. That's a big play right there for the Lopes to kind of get this momentum to start this game, Ty.
Plus side of the 50 now for Abernathy. As in the gun, there's a snap. Handoff coming near side. It's Walters out across the 45 down to the 42.
Lope lost their helmet over there. That's Caden Bird.
As it was Camacho that took the snap that time for the Antelopes. And Martin, the stop, the leader on this Lion defense and tackles, but a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down and 6.
That's a good hard run right there by number 4. And there was some jabber-jawing going back and forth. Caden Bird got his helmet ripped off by number 60 from New Deal, and the ref was having a word with him. It looks like that's Heath. I can't say that last name,
Chenault.
but Chenault. He I don't know if they were jabber-jawing back and forth, but the ref was telling him something to kind of cool him off a little bit.
Abernathy back out there, the snap. This time it's going to be Cutter to take the snap, and he is going to be dropped and sacked back near midfield as the pocket collapses on him, led by number 68, Austin Murphy. That's a nice defensive play. They bring the pressure, and Johnson had nowhere to go with it. It's a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and long, as that is all the way back near midfield, and a loss of 8.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there, Ty, and I think what they were seeing, they realized last time they brought Cutter in, Johnson in, that he was going to go pass, and it looked like they kind of pinned their ears back right there, Ty, and we're expecting him to do that, and we're able to get to him in a hurry.
As the Antelopes line up now, 3rd down and 13 right near midfield for Abernathy. In the gun, Cutter looking to throw, and the receiver falls down at the 40-yard line looking for a quick pattern to the sideline. It was going to be short of a 1st down anyway. The intended target was Darian Duval, and he walks to the sideline.
Yeah, he walked to the sideline there, Ty. And Cutter made the right read. He made a good pass, and Duval just kind of slipped on his break coming back to that ball. You would have been short, but you would have been giving yourself an opportunity to go for it on about a 4th and 2 or 4th and 3.
It is 4th down, and Abernathy going to try and switch field position now and punt the football. Good protection and a good end-over-end kick. That is returnable from the 15-yard line, 20. Lots of open field, 25, 30. Up the middle, out across the 35. Still on his feet to the 40. A good run back for the Lions. And you only net about
6 or 7 yards there, Ty.
Not much there after the return. It was a pretty good punt, but a good return as well. And the New Deal Lions will take over from their own 41. It'll be 1st down and 10.
Yeah, it was a decent punt right there by Zephaniah Torres. Was a good punt by him. The coverage weren't able to get a guy there, though, so good run back right there by the Lions.
1st down and 10 for New Deal. Dallas Sumner, the senior quarterback, takes the snap. He carried it 16 times a week ago. He carries it here out across the 45 to the 49-yard line. A good solid gain of 7, maybe almost 8 yards on 1st down, Chance, and that's a designed quarterback run. You can't let that beat you here tonight. It's 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, nothing fancy right there. They just used the running back as a lead blocker on this near side, and they didn't do a fake or anything. They just kind of powered it right up the middle.
A fast-moving first quarter, already inside of 6 minutes to play here in the opening 12 minutes tonight. In the shotgun again is Sumner on 2nd and short. He takes the snap. He will look to throw. Wide open. There is not a defender in sight. 45-40 down the sideline inside the 35. And then a helmet comes off of a New Deal Lion at about the 32-yard line. But the pass is caught, and it's a Lion 1st down. That is number 3, Josiah Mendoza.
Yeah, that was a big gain. Like you said, it wasn't any fancy route. It was this an out flat route for about 5 yards, and after he caught it, he took it the rest of the way there, Ty.
1st down and 10 for the Lions. They've got it on the Abernathy side of the field at the 31-yard line. Inside of 5 minutes to play here tonight in the first quarter. In the shotgun again is Sumner. Takes the snap, hands it off, and there's a nice defensive play, but not before several yards of a gain. Number 52 for the Antelopes. That's Hillis, the first one there. After a gain of 4, it'll be 2nd down.
And that was their leading rusher right there, Jonas Rodriguez for the New Deal Lions. Like you said, Ty, it was a good stop by Hillis, but he's able to get 4, almost 5 yards on that carry on 1st down.
So 2nd down coming up for the Lions. They're on the move here. This is their first offensive possession of the night. They've got it inside the Antelope 30 at the 28-yard line. It'll be second down. Maybe 4-down territory here for the Lions. In the shotgun again, Sumner takes the snap. Another handoff going right side. Lots of space. Is getting free is number 20. That is Rodriguez again. And he is into the South Plains Auto Ranch red zone. And that's another Lion first down.
Yeah, it's a good hard run right there. And they kind of like faked it out and made you think there was a keeper there. And like you said, it opened the middle right, wide open, tied. Luckily, he was tackled by an Antelope. If that last one had grabbed him, he may have gone for 6 points.
All the way down to the 16-yard line. First down and 10 for New Deal. Snap going to be from the Abernathy 16. A bunch formation here for New Deal. And the handoff will again go up the middle. This time, Rodriguez is caught right near the line of scrimmage as leading that charge.
Second down and 9. Tackle made by number 16, Jake.
Yeah, that's Jake Harkey in the middle making a nice defensive play for the Antelopes right near the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down.
And something to note here, Ty, I just realized Cole Ramsey's in there at quarterback for the Lions, and it looks like Dallas Sumner. I don't know if that's who they took the pads off over there far on the far side, but they have somebody, one of the Lions over there on the sideline.
So that might be a development as a handoff going to the near side.
Big play by
and
Ron
a good
Hillis.
push again in the middle by Hillis is again. It was Ramsey taking the snap chance, and
Third down and 8.
might be an interesting night here in Antelope Country.
Yep.
It'll be third down, just a gain of a couple. So an opportunity here for the Antelopes to maybe pin their ears back a little bit. Third down and 8 from the 14-yard line. Probably 2-down territory for New Deal.
Yep, it looks like they're trying to tape up maybe Sumner's shoulder over there on the far side. They did take his pads off. It looks like they're trying to tape him up a little bit.
As in the shotgun, there's a quick screen pass to the far side, trying to cut it up inside the 10. I don't think it's going to be first down yardage. It will be close.
What's a number 9, it looked like?
That is Kylan Galindo. A gain of 7, fourth down and 2 coming up here for the Antelopes, Chance. And so it's been an impressive opening drive for New Deal, but a chance here for Abernathy to try and get off the field. Fourth down and a short 2 inside the Abernathy 10-yard line. A big play early for both teams in this ball game.
Yeah, it would give you a little bit of confidence on the defensive side and in the game overall if you're able to make a big stop right here. Looks like they're on the Wildcat.
And now there's going to be a direct snap and touchdown run up the middle.
Number 18.
As number 18 took the snap, Isaiah Santoyo takes it into the end zone from 8 yards out. On fourth down, not only do they convert, but the Lions get on the board first.
Yeah, the Lions get on the board. They didn't do anything fancy. They kind of went in there like with the Wildcat formation. 2 running backs with, who was it, Santoyo and Rodriguez were in the backfield there, and they just kind of did a fake to Rodriguez, and Santonio kept it and went up the middle for 6.
Jacoby Creek's extra point try is up, and it is good. And with $1:39 left here in the first quarter, it is the New Deal Lions on the board first. Tonight, they lead 7-0. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening tonight to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Something new has taken Abernathy by storm. Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market is locally owned by first responders and offers fresh salad and deli options for lunch or dinner. Any drink combination under the sun and the freshest beef around. We are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and are ready to serve you. We are a faith and family first business and are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, as well as a title sponsor on this broadcast. Come see us in the Red Barn on the north end of town.
And welcome back here to Abernathy Antelope Stadium tonight in Abernathy, Texas. 1:39 left here in the first quarter tonight, Chance. And an impressive opening drive ends in a fourth down conversion, an 8-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Santoyo to get New Deal on the board. That leads to another First State Bank kickoff here for the Lions.
Yeah, you had a couple decent plays on run stops on run plays up the middle, Ty, but other than that, New Deal kind of had their way, marching their way down the field and putting 6 points on the board and then getting the PAT to make it 7.
So we'll see the Antelope offense again here, an end-over-end kick coming to the near side. It's returnable by Villarreal from the 18. Looking for a seam. It's not there. He'll get out near the 30, and that'll be it. First down and 10 for the Antelopes. There's a chance. I don't know what they call that, but Villarreal wearing one of those protective helmets. The Guardian. There you go.
The Guardian cap.
That's the word I was looking for tonight. And I tell you what, with the way things have gone, can't say that I blame him here this evening. It'll be first down and 10 for the Antelopes. They'll start near their own 30. As there's the snap, a quick screen pass to the near side, and trying to turn it up is number 3, Darian Duval. And that time, Chance, it was Cutter Johnson taking the snap, and the screen pass goes for a short gain. It'll be second down and 8 after a gain of just 2. And now they'll jog in Xavier Camacho to take the Antelope snap at quarterback.
Yeah, this is what we talked about. It's one of those situations. They're trying to see who has the hot hand, but it can be a little tough to get some rhythm in there. But it looks like Bird may be taking the snap.
Oh, yep. Camacho is in the game, but Bird to take the snap. And he is going to fake the handoff, and he's got a seam out across the 35 to the 40-yard line, Chance, and that's going to be a First Baptist Church first down run for Caden Bird and a gain of 9, and it'll be first down and 10.
That's a good hard run right there by Bird. And Tyler, we talked about it earlier. He's one of those guys that's going to have to get hot early if you want to stay in this ball game.
Chance, the Antelopes offensively keeping us on our toes. Just what personnel is on the field?
Yep. Who's on first? What's on second? Who's at quarterback?
First down and 10 for Abernathy as we go inside of a minute to play here tonight in the first quarter.
Looks like you got Cutter Johnson back there.
Cutter Johnson's in to take the snap. He does take the snap. He hands it off. There's a hole up the middle. Stumbling is Walters. 45 midfield. Stutter steps, tries to redirect. He actually went back to right. He had the first down. He almost lost the first down, but I think he still gets it. It's a First Baptist Church Antelope first down near midfield.
Yeah, I think he overthought it there, Ty. Looked like he had the edge if he would have kept going to the outside, but I think he tried to cut it back up a little bit too early. But, hey, I'll take it. He got a good hard run of 10 yards and got the first down there.
First down from the 49-yard line of New Deal. And Abernathy, Chance, they may let this clock run all the way down and take this one to the second quarter. We'll see how aggressive Abernathy. Normally they would not do that.
Yeah.
But they're trying to slow the pace of this game down and limit possessions, I think.
For sure, I believe so, Ty. And I think what they did there, Ty, you have Cutter Johnson in the game, and what they've been doing is keying on the fact that you have him in there that's probably going to be a pass play, and they change it up and do a handoff to Walters, and it caught the Lions off guard.
And that takes us to the end of the first quarter tonight with New Deal on top 7-0. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Rooter Bible is your local faith-based salon that is rooted in Christ and built on community. A fresh, peaceful space for everyday hair, confidence, and connection. Whether it's a kid's cut, a men's trim, or a full highlight, stylist Hannah Rocha and Sierra Contreras can take care of you. With a heart for people and a passion for purpose, they are proud to serve the community of Abernathy and West Texas. You can find them on Facebook or stop by and see them at 203 Avenue D in Abernathy to schedule your next appointment.
When it comes to insuring your home, car, farm, or anything in between, you want a friendly face that you can trust, and you'll find that at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. They offer a variety of insurance options, no matter how big or small, and they'll treat you like family throughout the process. They've been in the business for many years and have the expertise to get you the insurance you need at an affordable price. Give them a call today at 298-2591. Clark Riley Insurance is a proud supporter of the Lady Lopes and Antelopes.
And welcome back. Start of the second quarter, first down and 10. Handoff goes to Walters, who pushes out to the 45-yard line, or down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 yards on first down by Malachi as we welcome you back to Antelope Stadium. It'll be second and 6. Dalton Martin, another tackle.
Go figure,
there
Ty.
for the New Deal Lions.
That's why he leads the team, and I think he's a couple tackles shy of leading the whole South Plains there.
Just underway here in the second quarter tonight. 7-0 New Deal lead, but Abernathy has it in Lion territory.
Looks like that's Bird back there this time.
Bird takes the snap, and Bird's going to run with it. And there's 2 Lions there to meet him after a short gain inside the 45 down to the 43.5-yard line. And it'll be a big third down chance here. Third down and about 4 for the Antelopes.
Yeah, good hard run right there by Bird, but that's one of those ones that they were definitely keen on it. You saw Dalton Martin pointing in the backfield saying, hey, they got number 0 back there. Look for him to keep it.
Third down and 4 as we go inside of 10:45 to play here in the first half of the ball game. Abernathy trailing 7-0 to their rivals from New Deal. In the shotgun, as there's the snap, and Cutter Johnson going to look to throw in the flats. He's got a receiver inside the 40-yard line. That's going to be another First Baptist Church Antelope first down, as that one goes to Ryan Martinez, number 23. And Chance, that'll move the sticks. Not a bad little play call there for the Antelopes.
Now, high percentage, kind of fake the handoff to Walters coming out this way. Roll Cutter out, give him some time, and he finds just a little dump-off route. All you needed was about 4 yards, and I think he picked up 6 right there on that pass play.
Big third down conversion for Abernathy down to the 36-yard line. First down and 10. Chance Abernathy being creative, but they're methodically on the move here in the second quarter. As there's the snap, and this is going to be a snap going to Bird, and Bird's going to try and fake the handoff and keep it. Chance he might have gotten 1, and that's it. And I tell you what, Bird's got an ability, if he gets through, he could break one of those big, but so far tonight, the Lions have done a pretty good job defensively on him. It'll be second down and 9.
Yeah, they're kind of bottling him up a little bit right there in the middle, Ty, but it's one of those things where you consistently are running the same kind of looks in different scenarios to kind of open up some things later on in the game.
Second down and 9 here for the Antelopes. They move it at the Lion 36 in the shotgun. Once again, there's the snap to Cutter Johnson. Quick strike over to the far side and making a move right near the first down marker.
Looks like Duval on that far side.
Darian Duval maybe just shy of a first down, but a good strike there by Cutter Johnson, the freshman. It'll be third down and just over a yard. That's not a very good spot.
That was a bad spot.
They mark him almost 2 yards short of a first down.
But I think when he made his move, he was closer, Ty, and I think he spun out and went out of bounds, and I think that's why they marked him a little bit short.
So a big third down. Abernathy converted one just a moment ago. There's the snap, and that is going to be a snap to...
I think it was Cutter Johnson. I think it was a keeper.
Yep, Cutter Johnson fakes the handoff and keeps it close to the first down. It'll depend on the spot. This may be...
Oh, they said first down. They're marking it.
There it is, a First Baptist Church first down. Abernathy will move the sticks at the 26-yard line, just inside the right hash. We near 8 minutes to play here tonight in the first half.
I like them mixing it up and moving guys around, Ty. They're keeping the New Deal defense guessing.
Duval, far sideline.
Camacho's in the backfield taking the snap.
Camacho in the backfield. There's the snap. Camacho going to hand it off the middle, hand it off up the middle to Malachi Walters, who puts his head down close to the 20-yard line. And a chance on first down. That is a solid gain of almost 6 yards.
I'll take it, Ty. And you kind of what we talked about is controlling the pace of the game, controlling what you can control, and you've done that so far. You had a decent first drive. You get stymied, have to punt it away. New Deal does put points on the board, but this is exactly how you would want your second drive to go. Controlling the clock, keeping their offense off the field.
As in the shotgun here for the Antelopes again. I believe it's Camacho. You know, that's a free play. Looking to throw it. Camacho knows it towards the end zone. It's a jump ball, and it's incomplete. But you're going to get a free 5 yards here as the defense was offsides.
Yeah, defense was offside, so it didn't matter. You just kind of go from the free play to try to get a touchdown. And I think that was to Dre Minfield, and you can tell Coach White's over here telling him, hey, go high point that ball. You had the opportunity for it. Even if they pull you down or do anything, it would have been kind of icing on the cake.
There was some contact down there near the goal line. Chance, that's going to be a penalty. First Baptist Church, Antelope first down again.
We'll take it.
And that'll move it into the South Plains Idle Ranch red zone. We talked about, Chance, a key to the game. When you have opportunities, you must capitalize. This one of those opportunities as Abernathy has it in the red zone. First down and 10 from the 16.
Bird taking the snap.
Bird's going to take the snap. I know it by the sleeve. And Bird runs into his own man in the backfield and then makes a positive play, Chance, out of what could have been a busted play. And then that's going to be a free first down.
Yep.
After the play, behind the play, there's some extracurricular, kind of an extra push into the ground by a New Deal line. This is probably going to be a personal foul.
Yep.
And it was
I'm
away
not sure
from
who
the
it
play.
was. Yeah, I'm not sure who it was.
And it was at about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I couldn't see a number for the lines who it was, but it looked
That
like
was
it
a
was a
solid.
personal foul.
That was a solid 10 yards behind the play or in front of the play, however you want to look at it. It is a personal foul against New Deal. That'll be another First Baptist Church Antelope first down. And Abernathy's got it all the way down to the 6-yard line, where it'll be first down and goal to go. Chance, you've got to get 6 here.
Yeah, you definitely got to get 6 here, especially after those 2 penalties and then putting you this close to the end zone, Ty.
6:52 left to play here in the first half of the ball game. Bird again in there at quarterback. Takes the snap. Bird tries to bounce it outside and cannot. Pretty good pursuit there by a green and gold jersey for no gain on the play. And it'll be second down for the Antelopes. I don't mind trying to get it in the hands of Bird. He's one of your guys that can pop one at any moment, but like we talked about earlier, they've done a pretty good job, New Deal has defensively, defending that direct snap.
Yeah, defending it kind of bottom up. But like I mentioned, Ty, it's one of those things where they may kind of sneak one in there where you think Bird's just going to run with it and they don't have anybody on some receivers, and he kind of goes out there and gives you a little pop pass or something unique. So looks like Camacho's in there now.
X will take the snap, but not
Timeout.
just yet. We've got a timeout taken by the Antelopes. That is their first with 5:57 left to play here in the second quarter. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network.
Buying a car can be daunting, but not if you let your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch help you with the process. Offering great deals and in-house financing on used cars, Austin and his team need to be your first call when you are looking for a new ride. Come see us on the south end of town today or give us a call at 806-298-2200. South Plains Auto Ranch is a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. 5:57 left to play tonight in the first half, Chance, and we're less than 30 minutes gone by since we kicked this one off. Abernathy trying to shorten the game and limit the possessions. I like the game plan. You're down 7-0, but you've got an opportunity here to punch it in.
Yeah, you got an opportunity, and you're really playing your game right now. You're kind of staying within yourself. You know, kind of disappointed you had to punt it on the first drive and they put points on the board, but you've really kind of settled in and really controlled the ball the entire second quarter and part of the back end of that first quarter, Ty.
As it'll be second and goal from the 8. Abernathy probably 3 chances to get it in here. 5:57 to go until halftime. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Malachi. And Malachi gets a little bit of a push from his offensive line down near the 5-yard line. Kind of turned a 1-yard gain into about 3, and it'll be third down.
8 or 3 on the play. Third down and goal from the 6.
As let's see. Couple of substitutions.
You got
here
guys
for
running
the
in and out and all over the place.
Camacho runs in, but we've also seen him he's not going to be at the quarterback position. He's going to be a receiver, and it is going to be
That's Bird.
Bird back there. Walters alongside him to his left. There's the snap. Bird going to keep it. There's a lane for Bird. He zips through it down close to the goal line. Chance, he is a yard short of the end zone, and a critical 4th down and goal coming up from the 1.
Yeah, big tough 4th down and 1 right here. You got to put points on the board. We kind of talked about it last week. That was kind of one of the turning points in the game against New Ulm, where you get kind of stuffed there at the goal line against them. And so let's see what we can draw up right here, Ty, to put 6 on the board.
We go inside of 5 minutes to play here tonight in the first half. Camacho in at quarterback. To his right is Walters.
You got him to draw off
free
sides.
Play. It's a fumbled snap. A little pop pass to the end zone is going to be intercepted, Chance, but it's going to be a free play as the defense was offsides.
Yep. And the reason you're having some of those low snaps on those plays like that, Ty, is because you're telling your center, hey, we're going to do a hard count. As soon as they jump, you snap it. And so the center's kind of having to rush it because he wants to make sure he's snapping it while they're in that neutral zone so you can get that penalty, and that gives you a fresh set of downs right there, Ty.
Hey, I'll take that time. It's only about half a yard because you go half the distance to the goal.
That's all right.
But 4th down and inches as Abernathy breathing down the neck of the goal line here, trying to get the equalizing score late in the first half. Bird back there along with Walters. And what do we got?
New Deal's going to take a timeout.
New Deal may take their first timeout. Coach Hill and company want to talk it over. And with 4:06 left in the first half, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network.
As one of Abernathy's longest-standing institutions, First State Bank is proud to meet a full scale of banking needs in Abernathy and the surrounding areas. We are family-owned and operated and have been for many years. We are the people you see at the grocery store and go to church with, and we pride ourselves on being your friend in the banking business. Come see us today. We are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes much success this season.
And once again, good evening and welcome back here to Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. Ty Horsford, Chance Rocha, Travis Wickenden back with you, Chance. And a 4th down and goal from the half-yard line coming up here for the Antelopes.
4th down and go, Ty. Big play right here. And you got to put 6 on the board, especially having the ball the entire second quarter so far.
They literally have, haven't they?
Yep. They had it the last 2 minutes of the first quarter, and they've had it the entire second.
As Bird to take the snap alongside Walters. There's the snap. Bird's going to keep it. He is into the end zone. Chance, for the first time in 5.5 quarters, sound the alarm. It's a code 3 Antelope touchdown.
Code 3 Antelope touchdown, Ty. I'd love to hear that alarm. Plenty more tonight, but I'll take one right there. You know, you put in the end zone, get your 6, and hopefully we make this point after attempt. Reminder, Jake Harkey is kicking it. He's kicked some this year. Your normal kicker, it has been Jagger Wiley, but Harkey's been able to put him up there, but hopefully he can put it through the uprights right here to tie it up at 7.
A big point after. Bird to hold. The hold is there. The snap is good. The kick is good. The kick is up, and he missed it. He pushed it wide to the right, and so the lead will remain New Deals at 7-6 as we take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Located in the heart of the community, Abernathy's First Baptist Church is ready to welcome you to their family. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and our youth pastor is Bailey Hare. We meet at 9:30 for Sunday school and 10:45 for worship, and we have a wide variety of children's, youth, and adult activities beginning at 6 on Wednesday nights. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, we strive to love God, love people, and tell the world. We are praying the Lopes and Lady Lopes have a tremendous season.
And once again, good evening and welcome back here to Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, Texas. As Chance, that is a 9.5-minute scoring drive for the Abernathy Antelopes. As New Deal scored with 1:39 left in the first quarter, and with 4:02 here in the second quarter, a 4th down and goal touchdown run by Caden Bird to get Abernathy within 1 at 7-6.
Yeah, like you said, unfortunately you missed that PAT, but you kick them until you miss them, and now you know next time you're probably going to have to go for 2. But I love the methodical drive. You keep the New Deal offense off the field, and you get some points on the board, and with 4 minutes left to go, hopefully you make a big stop right here on defense.
A First State Bank kickoff coming up here for the Antelopes. Harkey to kick it. It's a little bit of a pooch kick to the sideline that's going to go out of bounds and draw the flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It looked like he was aimed this way the whole time, but I don't know if he wanted to kick it that far to the left, Ty, but he was lined up on this far left hash as well, so gives him decent field position, but hey, no harm, no foul.
That was the textbook definition chance of a methodical drive by the Antelope offense.
For sure.
First down and 10. Let's see what the defense can do now as New Deal will take over at the 32-yard line on their own side of the field. As there's a little bit of a reverse play coming to the near side, and Abernathy sniffs it out to your point, Chance.
Eddie
what a
Perez.
play by Perez, number 5.
That's a heck of a play right there. Kind of sniffed it out, stayed in his area where he was supposed to, and was able to make a big stop right there, tying.
Colt Ramsey still in a quarterback here for the Lions. That's a storm guard sack or tackle for loss, whichever way you want to put it. A loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Yeah, however you want to slice the pie. And it looks like Sumner's over there on that sideline, and he has his right shoulder wrapped up, Ty, without his shoulder pads on.
Wiley knows a little bit what that feels like.
For sure.
In the gun, there's the snap, and there's movement up front.
Yep.
I think this is going to be a false start against the New Deal Lions.
Push them back, way back.
I knew it was coming. Oh, man. Chance, on the way to the press box tonight, I was joking with one of the cheerleaders that asked her how good of an arm she had because we might need her at quarterback tonight.
You never know. But so far, so good, Ty. X and Cutter and Bird have all done a great job back there. Like, mixing them all up, got a 6 points, so I'll take it.
That does have to be difficult to defend because you get so many different looks if you're New Deal's defense.
Yep.
And it wasn't anything, I mean, you may not have gotten more than 7 yards on any given snap on that last drive.
I'm not sure. Is it third down, Ty? It is third down.
It is, yeah. You've had 2.
Yep.
I think it is. It is third down.
I think it's second and long.
Yep.
The keeper, they got a keeper up the middle with Santoyo.
And he scored on one of those, or was that Rod?
No, it was Santoyo. Yeah, he faked it to Rodriguez and kept it.
It's a good fake to Rodriguez. Faked me out a little bit. I was trying to still figure out what down it was, but a gain of about 5 on 2nd and 18. It'll be 3rd down and long now, Chance. And, man, if you could force New Deal into a 3 and out here, how big would that be? Again, get their offense off the field and give you a chance heading into the locker room.
Well, definitely give you a chance. And with their backup in there, Colt Ramsey, not sure how good of a passer he is, but they got him out there in an empty set. But look for a quick pass over here, maybe a slant pattern across the middle to kind of pick up a chunk.
4 receivers to the near side. Ramsey looking to throw, and the receiver fell down. There is contact, but no call, and it will be 4th down. Pretty good coverage there for the Antelopes, as that is Zephaniah Torres, number 33.
Yeah, Zephaniah Torres, and that was number 10, Ethan Mahan. They kind of got tangled up on the break there, and Mahan just trips and falls down, kind of like what happened to Duvall earlier. So no call on it, and with it being 4th and about 15, we get a big stop right there, Tyler. You're going to get the ball back with about 2 minutes left.
Snap it over his head. 4th down, a nice defensive stop and stand brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. Almost blocked the punt. It's a high end-over-end punt that does take a lion bounce across midfield and out of bounds about the 40. And so Chance with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left until halftime. The Abernathy Antelopes get it. And Chance, how about on the heels of a 9.5-minute scoring drive, New Deal has the ball for
less than 2 minutes.
1 minute and 59 seconds.
Right on the dot, Ty. And I think you don't have the timeout. You still have 2 left, but you also get the 2-minute stoppage. So you really have 3 timeouts here. And so curious to see what we do if you have Johnson in there or X in there and you try to move the ball in the hurry and pass it, or if you just kind of work the same offense that you've been doing and try to let those boys go out there and do their thing, and hopefully we can put another 6 points on the board.
First down and 10 for the Antelopes. From their own 40-yard line, 60 yards of real estate in front of the Abernathy offense.
And Ty, you got a jumbo package there of a ton of running backs, and 2 of those ones that you brought up from JV are out there as well.
There is no receivers as the snap goes to Bird, and Bird tries to find an opening chance, and it's just not there. It's number 68 for the Lions, Austin Murphy, comes up to make a snap, and we've got a timeout after a loss of 1. It'll be second down and 11.
And Ty, while we got to take this 2-minute timeout, I'll kind of update some scores. Man, if this is correct, I don't know if it is or not, but it still shows us the first quarter in New Home, and they're up 40-0, and that could be pretty shocking. But
surely
I could also
that's the second quarter. Maybe.
Surely it is, but you never know. But some of the other games are still barely into the second quarter, as you talked about. We kind of controlled the clock and ate a bunch of it up on our drive. And so so New Home's up 40-0 on Floyd Data. Post is up 14-0. They're already in the second quarter of that ball game.
As a shout out to some of our sponsors tonight, the Junkin Farmers Market, along with MZJ Variety Shop of Shallow Water, Hill Vet, WTX Diesel, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, and the Farmers Cooperative Compress of Plainview, all proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. 1:54 left to play here until the half chance out of the timeout. It will be second down and 11 here for the Antelope offense.
You got Cutter Johnson back there in the backfield with Aiden Villarreal.
There's the snap. Little quick slant to the 45-yard line. It is caught by Minfield for a gain of maybe 7 to the 46. We'll see how quick Abernathy wants to move. It'll be third down and about 4 here as that goes for a gain of 6. Abernathy not in a hurry, as they're going to let it wind down inside of 90 seconds to play here until halftime.
I think they're going to take what they're going to give them. You got Cutter out there, and it looks like they're going to stick with the passing formation right here, Ty, and so see what kind of chunk yardage we can get on these plays. Oh, no, you got Bird back there.
Staggered set to the near side. Bird's going to keep it. There's a hole. There's it across the 45 chance. I've been waiting for him to slip through, and he finally did. And that's a First Baptist Church first down into New Deal territory inside the 45. It's first down and 10.
That's a big hard run of about 16 yards right there, Ty. He kind of just picks his way, takes his time, and as soon as he sees a little crease, Ty, it's like he shot out of a cannon. And, man, if it wouldn't have been that for that last line, he would have taken that one for 6.
You heard the excitement in my voice. I thought there was a chance.
Johnson back there to take the snap.
And the handoff goes to Malachi. Walters pushes inside the 40, fighting down to the 37-yard line, 38-yard line chance. And there, Abernathy is going to stop the clock. A timeout taken. That is the second of the half taken by the Antelopes. Now chance inside the 40. You don't really have a big play offense right now, but you've got to try and get an opportunity to get one down and see if you can't steal one going into the locker room.
Yeah, possibly whether you drop a fancy trick play or something, or give yourself a shot to throw it to the end zone, whether it's X or Cutter or whatever it may be. Whoever you trust to make that play, probably from the 30-yard line. If you can get a couple more chunk yardage plays right here, Ty, but also you probably want to put some points on board if you can, because New Deal will get that second half opening kickoff as you receive the ball.
And I know the accuracy, you can take it for what it is. Harkey does have a pretty strong leg.
Yeah.
If you could get it down there in somewhat of field goal range, you would even take 3 at this point.
Yep, you would. It would give you the lead for sure going to the half. But just credit this team. They're playing with some momentum. They're playing with some heart and some passion that you needed to see them play early on in this ball game. You know, when you lose a leader like Jagger Wiley, and you're having to kind of bring those guys up from JV. So super proud of these Lopes so far here in this first half, Ty.
Second down and 4 coming up out of the timeout here for Abernathy. 40 seconds left here in the first half. in the shotgun. There's the snap, Cutter to throw, throwing it down the sideline, and it is intercepted down near the 10-yard line as Minfield was the intended target. A zone coverage there by New Deal, and Abernathy for the first time tonight turns it over.
Yeah, he turns it over, and it was a dink play. He kind of faked the stop route and tried to make him bite on it, and he gave Minfield the opportunity to kind of go for a jump ball, but he got turned around. And it was to his outside shoulder, and he wasn't able to make a play on it, and New Deal gets the big turnover right here. So let's see how fast they can go. Obviously, they're without their quarterback, Sumner, as well.
33 seconds left here until halftime. Abernathy doesn't need to let anything sneaky happen here for the Lions. As there's the snap, there is going to be a handoff coming right at us at the 25-yard line.
Good tackle.
And a nice tackle there by Darian Duval.
I mean,
by Minfield.
Minfield, yeah. I mean, we saw the same number and said the wrong thing.
And we've had to get used to a different number. Duval had his normal jersey cut off earlier in the season when we were in Stratford, and so now he wears number 3.
Yeah, he wears 3 at home and 21 away, and so it gets confusing sometimes, Ty.
First down and 10. That's a first down run there.
Jumbo formation they got going on here.
25 seconds left. There's the snap, a little bit of a reverse action coming the near side. Stiff arm, but that is going to be a storm guard tackle for loss as the ball carrier is run out of bounds. That was Jackson Atterbury, number 15, with 20 seconds to go. Flores on the going to get credit for the tackle there for Abernathy. It'll be right near the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down.
And New Deal's not in any hurry either. I mean, the clock does stop, but they're taking their time. Like I said, without losing their quarterback early in this ball game too, they're kind of behind the 8 ball as well.
As there's the snap, handoff going up the middle. A nice defensive play made right near the line of scrimmage. Was that Harkey there in the middle?
Jake Harkey, yeah.
I believe it was. And New Deal is going to be content, Chance, letting this clock run out. And that will take us to the end of the first half. And Chance, I would say Abernathy executed their game plan about as good as you could have in the first half of the ball game. You're shortening the game, and you're hoping you can pull one out late. But here we are at halftime, and the Antelopes trail New Deal 7-6.
Yeah, 7-6. You controlled the pace of the play in that second quarter. Really kind of played your ball game right there. Unfortunate, you got Cutter Johnson in there as a freshman, put a ball up to kind of give your guy an opportunity to make a play on it, and they come down with it, Ty. So no harm, no foul right there. Nobody's hurt. No points are put on the board, and so learning experience right there for the young quarterback as he's in there most of the pass plays. But I like what the Lopes are doing, Ty, and I'm excited for the second half.
And Chance, I'll tell you what we'll do here at halftime is the Abernathy Antelope Band getting ready for their UIL marching contest tomorrow. But we will have the Florida. We will have the New Deal Band performing first, and so we'll switch it to a timeout. But when the Abernathy Band comes back, we'll let you watch their halftime show tonight in preparation for their contest tomorrow. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football with Abernathy trailing New Deal at the half, 7-6.
Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We are currently at halftime, and our live broadcast will return to the air shortly. Don't miss our video podcast, Outside the Box, on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. on this same YouTube channel as we take a look around AISD and feature special guest interviews, on-location shows, football previews, and so much more. A huge thank you goes out to the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible: MC Master Roofing and Construction, South Plains Auto Ranch, Clark Riley Insurance, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, First Baptist Church, JC's Refrigeration, Storm Guard, Plains Land Bank, Nutrient Ag Solutions, The Junk and Farmers Market, MZJ Variety Shop in Shallowater, Rooted Revival, Lasso Electric, Chance Rocha Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market, Web Vision Center, Hill Vet, WTX Diesel, West Texas Brick and Stone, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, Farmers Cooperative Compress, First State Bank, DB Media, and Ty Horsford Realtor. Again, we have a break in the action, and we will return to the air soon. Your home is your most valuable asset, and when you need repairs or upgrades, you want a name that you can trust. That name is MC Master Roofing and Construction. Their team will help guide you through every step of the process, from your insurance claim to a completed project. Small town and locally owned and operated, MC Master will not only get the job done, but they'll get it done right. They are a proud title sponsor of this broadcast and a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people. Give them a call today at 806-698-4653. Buying a car can be daunting, but not if you let your friends at the South Plains Auto Wrench help you with the process. Offering great deals and in-house financing on used cars, Austin and his team need to be your first call when you are looking for a new ride. Come see us on the south end of town today or give us a call at 806-298-2200. South Plains Auto Ranch is a proud supporter of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes and wish them the best of luck this season. When it comes to insuring your home, car, farm, or anything in between, you want a friendly face that you can trust, and you'll find that at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. They offer a variety of insurance options, no matter how big or small, and they'll treat you like family throughout the process. They've been in the business for many years and have the expertise to get you the insurance you need at an affordable price. Give them a call today at 298-2591. Clark Riley Insurance is a proud supporter of the Lady Lopes and Antelopes.
At JC's Refrigeration, there is no job too big or too small for our professionals to handle. We offer a full scale of HVAC services for your home or business, and you'll always be greeted with a smile. Located at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. We are locally owned and are proud to support our Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes. Next time you have an HVAC need or a project, give JC's a call at 806-744-9855. Located in the heart of the community, Abernathy's First Baptist Church is ready to welcome you to their family. Our pastor is Damon Pierce and our youth pastor is Bailey Hare. We meet at 9:30 for Sunday school and 10:45 for worship, and we have a wide variety of children's, youth, and adult activities beginning at 6 on Wednesday nights. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, we strive to love God, love people, and tell the world. We are praying the Lopes and Lady Lopes have a tremendous season.
Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shops have served families in Abernathy and the South Plains for many years. Todd, Jackson, and the team at the funeral home will handle all of your funeral planning needs with sensitivity and compassion, while the fine folks at the flower shop can help you with all of your flower and gift needs. They are family owned and operated and are proud to be members of the Abernathy community. Come see us today near 16th Street and Avenue D, or give us a call today. Go Lopes!
Stormguard Roofing and Construction is proud to be a locally owned national franchise. When you have roofing needs, we want you to be able to sit back, relax, and trust the experts to do the job right. We will work with your insurance to make sure the process is easy for you, and inspections are always free. Give Corey a call at 806-630-4131. Next time your roof needs repaired or restored, go Lopes and Lady Lopes. Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property for over 100 years. We are passionate about agriculture and want to see producers be successful. Your land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Let us help you own a piece of Texas today. Come give us a visit at our Plainview office. We are proud supporters of all of our local high school student athletes.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year.
Something new has taken Abernathy by storm. Code 3 Soda Shop and Meat Market is locally owned by first responders and offers fresh salad and deli options for lunch or dinner. Any drink combination under the sun and the freshest beef around. We are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and are ready to serve you. We are a faith and family first business and are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Lady Lopes, as well as a title sponsor on this broadcast. Come see us in the Red Barn on the north end of town. Dr. Kent Webb and his family have served West Texas for over 80 years. Webb Vision Center of Plainview offers a full-service and comprehensive eye care center. We have state-of-the-art technology that allows us to provide the most up-to-date eye exams and determine eye and vision health. We also offer many specialty eye care services. What are you waiting for? Come see Webb Vision Center in Plainview today. We are proud to support Abernathy Athletics. West Texas Brick and Stone has provided top-notch custom masonry services to West Texas for 35 years. We are locally owned and operated as well as family run. We take pride in our masonry work and are ready to tackle your next project no matter the size. Come see us at 405 North Interstate 27 in Lubbock to get the ball rolling on your next project. At West Texas Brick and Stone, we are happy to support Abernathy's young people and are wishing them the best of luck this season. As one of Abernathy's longest-standing institutions, First State Bank is proud to meet a full scale of banking needs in Abernathy and the surrounding areas. We are family-owned and operated and have been for many years. We are the people you see at the grocery store and go to church with, and we pride ourselves on being your friend in the banking business. Come see us today. We are wishing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes much success this season. In today's ever-changing real estate market, you need a trusted professional that has your best interest in mind. I'm Ty Horsford, and I would be honored to be that person. Buying or selling a home may be one of the biggest things you ever do, and I'd be honored to walk with you through the process from start to finish. If you're ready to buy or sell or simply just have questions, give me a call today at 806-773-4658.
Lasso Electric and Abernathy is locally owned and operated. Although they specialize in agricultural projects, they can also handle your residential needs as well. Whether your project is big or small, they have the expertise to handle the job. If you're in need of a licensed electrician, give Daryl Scarborough a call today at 806-559-7058. Lasso Electric wishes the Lopes and Lady Lopes good luck this season. Rooted Revival is your local faith-based salon that is rooted in Christ and built on community. A fresh, peaceful space for everyday hair, confidence, and connection. Whether it's a kid's cut, a men's trim, or a full highlight, stylist Hannah Rocha and Sierra Contreras can take care of you. With a heart for people and a passion for purpose, they are proud to serve the community of Abernathy and West Texas. You can find them on Facebook or stop by and see them at 203 Avenue D in Abernathy to schedule your next appointment. To win in sports, you adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. I'm Chance Rocha, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investment of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Abernathy Lopes and Lady Lopes on the Abernathy Sports Network. Call 806-784-0004 or visit edwardjones.com/chance-rocha for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application to concerts and corporate events and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season.
The next band is the Abernathy High School Band. Their program is entitled Pure Imagination. Pure Imagination invites you to step into the enchanting world of childhood imagination. From crayons to alphabet blocks, the field is covered with wonder and nostalgia. This show captures the boundless creativity of youth, reminding us of the magic that exists in childhood and our own imaginations. Drum majors are Liv Mullins, Sidney Pena, and Riley Luera. Band President Justice Beeson. You may now begin your performance for the UIL 16 Marching Band Contest.
Let's go, man! He said, oh, it'd be nice to get that this year.
Look, they made two pictures, one together.
And there you have it, the halftime performance by the Abernathy Antelope High School Marching Band as they perform their Pure Imagination show that they will perform at the UIL Marching Contest tomorrow at Lowry Field in Lubbock. Chance, I believe their first performance of the day is at 10:30 a.m., and if they do well enough and get picked to advance to the finals, they will perform later in the day tomorrow. So good luck to Mr. Knight and the Abernathy Antelope Commitment to Excellence Marching Band as they put on a good show here at halftime in preparation for their contest tomorrow.
Yep. Kudos to the band. They put on a good show. Now let's see if the Lopes can come out here and put on a good show in the second half, Ty.
Tell you what, Chance, 7-6 here at halftime. The Abernathy Antelopes trail New Deal by 1. But I don't think you could have drawn up any more of a perfect game plan for Abernathy. Really, 2.5 possessions on offense at best for New Deal in that first half. You controlled the clock. You controlled the pace. You played with some physicality. You played with some toughness. One of our keys to the game was just play like you want to be here.
Yep.
And in the first half, the Antelopes, they do that, and they find themselves in a dogfight, 7-6. And now you've kind of got both teams trying to figure it out, Chance, because Dallas Sumner, the starting New Deal quarterback, goes out in the first quarter. He's got a sling on over on the sideline, so don't expect him to be back. And whoever plays quarterback for the Antelopes is your guess, as good as mine. 3 different guys playing back there tonight. But as we get ready for the First State Bank second half kickoff, the Antelopes have a chance. 7-6 New Deal at the half.
Yeah, they have a chance. Keep up with the game plan. The coaches had a good game plan going on the defensive side. You played very well, and just keep the ball out of the New Deal Lions' hands. So this first stop right here would be good if the Lopes kick it off and get a 3-and-out. That'd be a good way to start the second half, Ty.
As Abernathy will kick it right to left. The Antelopes won the first toss tonight, the opening coin toss, and they got the football first. And so wearing those all maroons, they will kick it off as Jake Harkey will kick it off. And you've got a host of Lions set to return, Chance, but they expect a short kick. They're all the deepest guy stands at about the 18-yard line, and so we'll see what Abernathy does here. On the First State Bank second half kickoff, it's a line drive kick, returnable from the 22. Coming back to the near side, out across the 30, 35, stutter stepping close to the 40. As in coverage for Abernathy is Eddie Perez. I believe that was Kylan Galindo on the return for the Lions. It'll be first down and 10 for New Deal as we start this third quarter.
Yeah, they start this from the 40-yard line here, Todd, just short of midfield, and let's see if this Antelope defense can come up big again.
Let's go win this one by 9 o'clock tonight.
Let's go.
I like it. 11:52 just underway here in the third quarter on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. Glad to have you with us here tonight. In the gun, there's the snap, there's the handoff, and a big hole to that left side. Number 20, the ball carrier, that is their guy, Jonas Rodriguez, and he immediately takes it across midfield, but there is, I believe, a flag on the play,
I think
Chance.
it's going to be a face mask possibly on the back end.
As that is the call. He didn't signal personal foul. It might be an incidental face mask here.
Oh, they're going.
It was already a good, they're marking off the 15. He just didn't signal it, but that'll move it inside the 30 all the way down to 29, to the 29-yard line, Chance, just on one play. Lots of yards there for New Deal, and they're in business.
Yeah, if they're in business to start out. Not the way you want to start it. They had a good hard run, and then you come up with that penalty right there, so tough break, but let's see if we can settle back in right here, Ty.
Colt Ramsey in at quarterback. He is in the shotgun. He takes the snap, handoff coming right up the middle. Good blocking up front by the Lions. Handoff goes inside the 25. Rodriguez takes it to the 24 and picks up 5. It'll be second down. Malachi Walters leading the Antelope defensive effort that time. So we go inside of 11 to play here in the third quarter. See if that Antelope defense, Chance, can stiffen up here on New Deal's first second half possession. Ramsey takes the snap again, just right up the middle. Nothing fancy for the Lions. It goes into the South Plains Auto Ranch red zone, and that is a first down run for Rodriguez. And right now, Chance, they're just following the tackles up front, and nothing fancy. And they've got it in the red zone very quickly here in the third quarter to the New Deal Lions.
Nothing fancy. They're getting a big push up front and kind of pushing your guys back about 2 or 3 yards, and then Rodriguez is just finding a hole and picking his way for about 6 or 7 every time. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This Antelope defense is going to have to come up tough right here.
In the shotgun is Ramsey, takes the snap, another handoff, and carry and tackler's Chance down to the 10-yard line, and a gain of 8, almost 9 more. And a Chance, the New Deal Lions trying to make a statement to begin this third quarter.
Yeah, they definitely are. They've kind of, you gave them an extra 15 yards, but they've kind of had their way up front. Nothing fancy, like you said, Todd. Just keep handing it off to number 20.
Second down and a yard from the 9-yard line as we go inside of 9:40 to play here in the third quarter.
Yep, those big guys up front are going to have to make a push.
Need a turnover.
Yep.
In the shotgun again is Ramsey. Ramsey takes the snap, and he is going to hand it off. It is a first down and more around the left side, all the way down near the goal line, and it is a touchdown as it's Jonas Rodriguez from 9 yards out, Chance. And that's the easiest let's look all night long for the New Deal Lions. It takes them less than 3 minutes to go down and add to their lead.
Yep, and like we said, it wasn't anything fancy. They gave it to Rodriguez every single play, and it was just right, left, and he's able to punch it in from 9 yards out right there. And let's see if we can make something go our way right here, maybe block this point after attempt or maybe a bad snap.
As the point after here with 9:19 to go in the third quarter. The snap is high and it's bad. It is on the ground. Ball is loose, and the point after a try is no good. And so it's 13-6. The New Deal Lions will settle for a 7-point lead. A bad snap on the point after, and the Antelopes take advantage.
Yep, and I kind of talked about it right there. You never know what can happen in those snaps, especially at the high school level, and it was just a little high for number 15, Jackson Adbury, and he tried to pick it up, and luckily, he was lucky that one of those lopes didn't scoop it up and take it the other way, but we'll take it right there. Ty could put you within a single point. You don't have to go for that 2-point. Hopefully, you can get that extra point and tie it up right here.
13-6. The Lions add to their lead.
Well, and it also gives you the opportunity, if you go down and put it in the end zone, you can go for 2 and have the lead as well.
That you can. As another First State Bank kickoff upcoming here for the Antelopes. Gives us a chance to thank some of our sponsors: the Junkin Farmers Market, MZJ Variety Shop in Shallowater, Hillvet, WTX Diesel, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, and the Farmers Cooperative Compress of Plainview, all proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Villarreal back deep to return this kickoff here for the Antelopes. Abernathy will be going right to left here on the Antelope Sports Network. Jacoby Creek to kick it off. He puts his foot into it. It's a little short one that is fumbled around. I think Abernathy, they had it. Now the ball is loose.
It looked like Josiah Scott kind of bobbled it, tried to jump on it. He jumped over it. I'm not sure who jumped on it, but
this is a big call here.
It is. I think it's going to be the Lopes, but I'm not sure, Ty.
New Deal was saying they had it, but they do not. Abernathy does maintain the possession, and a huge sigh of relief there by Abernathy.
Yeah, but huge sigh relief right there, Ty. That's one of those things on those kickoffs, especially when they're high and short. You run up, you better catch that ball, Ty. That's a tough one.
Make a fair catch and call it. Yep, absolutely. Because then if they hit you, it's a penalty.
Yep, for sure. So scoring.
Go ahead.
Scoring update, Ty. Halftime in New Home. It's 61-0. They're over Floyd Ada. Olton's trying to battle back just before half. It's 14-7. Post is leading the Mustangs.
First down and 10. In the shotgun here is Bird. Bird takes the snap, a little bit of a reverse, trying to get the edge, and running it out across the 40, and then the flag flies in the backfield as being ushered out of bounds is Darian Duvall at the 45-yard line, but it may be coming back.
Yeah, I think it's going to be coming back for a hold, and it looked like it was on the far side. Yep. So it would have been a gain of about 5 or 6 their time maybe, and it's going to go back the other direction.
In the offense we have out there right now, Chance, not really built for the big play, and now you're backed up way behind the 8 ball at 1st and 20.
Yeah.
As that'll back the ball up inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted on the right hash. 9:09 to play here in the third. As, again, Bird back there. Bird does take the snap. There's a handoff to the middle, fighting for yardage out back to the 30-yard line. Got a few, Chance, but not many, and maybe 4 yards on the carry. And it'll be second down.
Like you said, Ty, a tough, hard run right there, but didn't get a ton of yards.
As we go inside of 9 minutes left here in the third quarter, Abernathy trailing New Deal by 7, 13-6.
Looks like Camacho's back there in the backfield.
As Camacho will take the snap, Bird in the slot. Camacho looking that way, scrambles. Now Camacho going to run with it.
It's going to be another hold.
And he's going to try and make something out of nothing, but another flag on the play. And Chance, Abernathy just one penalty against them in the first half of the ball game, but
2 back-to-back
Going
holds.
to be back-to-back holdings here on Abernathy to begin this third quarter, and that is making it really tough for this offense. It's already shorthanded.
Yeah, shorthanded and not put you in second. You got to get almost to midfield, and you're at the 20-yard line here, tied. It was tough right there. Camacho had Bird kind of got behind the receivers, but even with that hold, there was still pressure, and he kind of had to roll out to the near side here, and that's a hard ball to throw across your body, even though Bird was open down the field.
So 2nd down and 28. Antelopes need to get it to Hell Center to convert the first down here.
Looks like Johnson is in the backfield.
Maybe forced to throw here on 2nd and 28. Johnson going to pull it back and keep it, and there's not much there for Cutter. He may have gotten a yard at best, and it will be 3rd down.
3rd and long. I'm not sure what they're going to drop here. You may just try to play for field position, but the way Newdale kind of powered it down the field, you may have to give yourself opportunity to do something, but, man, it's going to be tough. You put yourself behind the 8 ball with those 2 holding penalties.
It's definitely a night you can't beat yourself, Chance, and those holding penalties hard to overcome. 3rd down and 27 now for the Antelopes. Ball is all the way back at the 22-yard line. As snap goes to Bird. Bird is going to keep it, and Bird is game tackled and driven down at about the 24-yard line. A gain of just 2, and the Newdale fans fired up across the way. Chance a 3 and out for Abernathy on their first offensive drive, and they're going to be forced to punt it away on 4th and long.
Yeah, we just weren't able to get in a rhythm there, Ty, just with those holding penalties kind of messed up the groove of things right there, and so you're going to have to punt it away, and that's not the way you want to start the second half.
Not a great start here in the third quarter for the Antelopes. It's a bad snap. Abernathy does go up and get it and kicks a line drive kick that's going to take an Abernathy bounce across midfield and inside the 45-yard line. And now, Chance, the Antelope defense is going to have to bear down and keep this at a 1-score game.
Yeah, they have to come up big right here. That was a decent punt. He's able to get away, but the lines are going to start at near midfield here, Ty, and we're going to have to figure something out if you don't want them to kind of march it down the field like they did on their first drive of the second half.
6:46 left to play here tonight in the third quarter from Antelope Stadium in Abernathy. Colt Ramsey, the backup quarterback, in for Newdale. Ramsey takes the snap, hands the ball off towards the middle, and Chance just another chunk of yardage out to midfield. Is finally coming up to make the stop is Eddie Perez, but it's a gain of 6 on first down.
Yeah, and I think you kind of know what Newdale's game plan is going to be, a heavy dose of Rodriguez, whether it's right or left, and they may try to lull you with some of that and possibly give Ramsey the opportunity to throw the ball, but right now they kind of had their way rushing the ball right up the middle.
2nd down and 4. Ramsey is in the gun, takes the snap, another handoff, and Chance Abernathy with no answer as Rodriguez breaks into the backfield inside the 35-yard line, running with purpose down to the 32-yard line. You know what they're going to do, and you can't stop it.
Yep, they're just kind of having their way. They're owning the line of scrimmage. You know, they're not even getting a hand on them until they're about 4 or 5 yards down the field, and you got an injured Newdale line on the field. Look like number 6, Mason Rodriguez, is down with a possible leg injury. Maybe cramping, not sure though, but they'll take a timeout, it looks like.
At the halfway mark of the third quarter, we will take one as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football tonight on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network.
Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shops have served families in Abernathy and the South Plains for many years. Todd, Jackson, and the team at the funeral home will handle all of your funeral planning needs with sensitivity and compassion, while the fine folks at the flower shop can help you with all of your flower and gift needs. They are family owned and operated and are proud to be members of the Abernathy community. Come see us today near 16th Street and Avenue D, or give us a call today. Go Lopes.
And welcome back here to Antelope Stadium in Abernathy. Ty Horsford, Chance Rocha, and Travis Wickenden back with you. Chance, the cross-country kiddos, they're going to be competing at the regional cross-country meet on Tuesday as the Lady Lopes qualifying as a team. They will run at 12 noon, and then Kingston Offville, representing the boys, will run at 12:30. Go out and support them on Tuesday at May Simmons in Lubbock. Another handoff coming to the near side, and finally somebody steps up on that Antelope defense, Chance, and makes a play, as it is number 53. That is Daniel Salinas after a gain of just a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
That's a big play right there from the freshman Salinas.
As excuse me, the clock runs. Neither team in a hurry at this point, Chance. From the 31-yard line, 2nd down and 9 here for the Lions. As a bobbled snap, but they actually get it around the edge.
It's 18 again.
That is number 18, Isaiah Santoyo. He's got a touchdown tonight. He runs for a gain of 7 around the left side. It'll be 3rd down and probably 2-down territory the way they've been running the ball, Chance.
Yeah, it definitely will be if they're not able to punch it through right here on this 3rd down play. They kind of did that wildcat formation that they scored the touchdown on earlier, Ty, with running the 2 quarterbacks. So, but it looks like Ramsey's back in there now.
4.5 minutes, the clock rolls here in the 3rd quarter. In the shotgun is Ramsey. He takes the snap. Handoff goes up the middle, and there's a push at the line of scrimmage. Second effort by Rodriguez is going to move it right down near the 20-yard line and move the sticks. It's a 1st down for New Deal. And Chance, that clock will continue to motor.
Yep.
Pretty quickly, that's going to become a factor here, as Abernathy trailing 13-6, but New Deal is on the move again.
Yeah, like we talked about, you're not kind of made to have a high-scoring, high-potent offense. So if you can get a stop right here, that'll definitely be in your best-case scenario, but you're definitely going to have to put the brakes on them quick.
As another handoff going to the interior, and again, you have him bottled up, and then right now, Chance, we talked about Abernathy played with some toughness in that first half, but right now, New Deal, the tougher team in the second half, they're winning the line of scrimmage pretty big right now.
Yep, and they're not doing anything fancy, Ty. I mean, if you're lining up back there, you just need to tell those linebackers, hey, if they're all at the line of scrimmage, you probably can expect what they're going to run. It's going to be number 20 right up the gut.
As we near 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter, it is 2nd down and 4, maybe a short 5 here. There's the snap. It is going to be a quarterback keeper.
Oh, fumble.
On the ground.
I think they jumped back on it.
New Deal does save the possession. That's the break you needed, Chance. And was that Santoyo?
Yep.
That was, again, the snap to Santoyo. You fumble the ball, but New Deal keeps it inside the 5, and it'll be 1st down and goal, Chance. That was a break the Antelopes needed to take advantage of.
Yeah, you're able to get the ball popped out right there, but you're not able to jump on top of it. So you got the almost turnover that you needed. You're not able to capitalize, though.
1st down and goal from the 5. New Deal trying to make this a 2-score lead. Already up 13-6. With 2:48 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ramsey is in the gun, takes the snap, and the ball goes in the middle. It is Rodriguez again. Heavy dose of Rodriguez. Short gain down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, he's already got 110 yards rushing on 16 carries, Ty.
Malachi Walters, the stop for the Antelopes. It'll be 2nd down. Abernathy just trying to come up with something here defensively.
And we talked about it. Needles taking their time, eating up plenty of play clock.
They're kind of doing what Abernathy did in the first half.
Santoyo's back there.
Santoyo takes the snap. Santoyo's going to keep it around the left side, and he's got his 2nd touchdown of the night. He beats the defense to the edge, and it's a 4-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Santoyo. And with 1:49 left in the 3rd quarter, it's 19-6 New Deal.
Yeah, nothing fancy doing there, Ty. They went in the wildcat formation like they scored the other touchdown. Instead of going up the middle, he kind of fakes it to Rodriguez and goes around the edge and is able to punch it in for 6.
And a big point after here coming up for the Lions. Another bad snap, kind of bobbled around, and it's blocked at the line of scrimmage, and Antelope got a hand on it. So it remains a 13-point game. It will be 19-6 here in favor of New Deal. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Lasso Electric and Abernathy is locally owned and operated. Although they specialize in agricultural projects, they can also handle your residential needs as well. Whether your project is big or small, they have the expertise to handle the job. If you're in need of a licensed electrician, give Daryl Scarborough a call today at 806-559-7058. Lasso Electric wishes the Lopes and Lady Lopes good luck this season.
And welcome back to Antelope Stadium, Chance. A jolt of energy over there across the way into the sideline of the New Deal Lions. A long scoring drive that eats up quite a bit of time. And now Abernathy is in. You got to make something happen pretty quickly. 1:49 left in the third, and it's 19-6. The Lions lead.
Yeah, you're kind of in must-score territory right here, Tom. We talked about that possession where you had the turnover right before the half. That's one of the reasons you wanted to be able to put points on the board, because they're able to come out, put points on the board, get a big stop with those 2 holding penalties, and then they put 6 more up here, Ty, so that puts them up 13. So not that you want to press too hard, but you definitely need to have something happen here on this drive for the Lopes.
First State Bank kickoff here for the Lions. End-over-end kick, high and a little bit deeper, returnable from the 22. Coming back to the near side, trying to make a move is Villarreal, and he's stopped in his tracks just shy of the 30, and it'll be first down and 10.
Decent field position here.
Yeah, Chance, we'll see. Abernathy's got to show some toughness, show some heart here at the line of scrimmage, and find a way to go put points on the board down 13.
Yeah, and don't hurt yourself. That's probably the biggest thing. You can't have those holding penalties for sure. Let's see who they jog out there at quarterback. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
And the mo is not Bird because he's headed over to the slot.
Looks like it's going to be Camacho.
Xavier Camacho going to take the snap here at quarterback. Camacho takes the snap. Handoff goes to Walters. There's a hole for Walters, and that's a tough run by Malachi out to the 35-yard line, and that's a gain of about 5 on first down.
That's a good hard run right there. He kind of bounced it out over the edge, and it picked up the hard 5 yards right there, Ty. So they're continuing to mix it up on the offensive side, because we talked about it earlier. You don't want them to be too predictable with those quarterbacks going in and out there.
As second down, ball going to be at the 35. At some point, Chance, you may have to start playing with a little more urgency and a little more pace here, down 2 scores. Now it's going to be Bird to take the snap. He does so, and he's going to try and run with it. A delayed run by Bird. He pushes out across the 40, and that's going to be a First Baptist Church first down to the 41-yard line and a gain of 6 for Caden Bird.
That's a good hard run right there by Bird. He kind of picks his way through that first line and just kind of gets an extra burst to pick up that extra yard needed to pick up that first down right there, Ty. And him and Walters are kind of head-to-head. Bird has 13 carries. Walters has 12, and they're about even on yards as well. So it's pretty even back and forth between those two in the backfield.
37 seconds left here in the third quarter, and the clock rolling. The Antelopes hustle it to the line. You've got 2 receivers here to the near side, and now there's a little bit of confusion, as now all 3 receivers going to be here on the short side of the field, and Bird's going to take the snap. The handoff goes up the middle. And lots of moving parts, Chance, for a handoff up the middle there to Malachi Walters. He picks up 2, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter tonight with Abernathy trailing New Deal 19-6. We'll take a timeout and come back as you're listening tonight to Abernathy Antelope Football.
At JC's Refrigeration, there's no job too big or too small for our professionals to handle. We offer a full scale of HVAC services for your home or business, and you'll always be greeted with a smile. Located at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. We are locally owned and are proud to support our Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes. Next time you have an HVAC need or a project, give JC's a call at 806-744-9855.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are proud to be known as the ag retailer of the future and are committed to helping growers meet their full potential. We consistently provide the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second to none technology. With 6 locations nearby, Nutrien Ag Solutions is ready to serve you with all of your agricultural needs. David Carver and his team are thankful for the customers who continue to trust Nutrien with their business. We are wishing the Antelopes and Lady Lopes an incredible and blessed year.
And welcome back. 4th and final quarter tonight. Abernathy some work to do, down 19-6 here at home against the New Deal Lions. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Abernathy from their own 43-yard line. Need something to happen pretty quick. There's the snap, and pulling it back and keeping it.
That's Bird. He's going to get
Bird takes it across the 45. Chance, now that's going to throw me off because his sleeve's on the other arm, and I can't see it. Dalton Martin, another tackle for New Deal. 3rd down and 5, probably 2-down territory. The way it's going right now, Chance, down 19-6.
Yeah, and for sure, especially the way it's going and the way they've kind of controlled the clock. And so it's an odd sight to see, Ty. You got Cutter Johnson and another JV guy that got pulled up, Jose Hernandez, both trotting out there. And so when we talk about depth, that's one of those things. You're asking some guys who haven't done it to do a lot of things here tonight.
As there's the snap. Cutter rolling near side in the flats. It is caught. Cutter took a shot.
That's an
and
extra
a flag
15.
Throws. It's going to be a 1st down anyway as you complete the pass.
And another one on New Deal.
As you complete the pass to Jose Hernandez. And it's going to be a roughing the passer and then another extracurricular on the Lions. And maybe that jolts some energy into this Antelope sideline, which has been pretty dead here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it has been. Cutter's able to get that out, like you said, to Hernandez, I believe, number 9. Yep. Jose Hernandez, and he comes up with the catch, was going to pick up the 1st down anyway. Cutter takes a shot by Dalton Martin, and it looked like number 22 from New Deal, Jacoby Creek, was called for the extracurricular here on the sideline. And it looks like the ref and the line judge are talking about it to see if they're going to pick up that extra flag or not. Maybe see what they're going to mark off, because that's 2 penalties.
It's a 1st down is the result of the play into New Deal territory. Is waiting for the call here. Okay, let's see what we got. As now the White Hat's going to jog over and have a conversation with Coach Hill for New Deal before making the call.
Yeah, it was about a 10-yard pickup for the Lopes.
11:05 left to go in the ball game tonight. We've got to pause here as the refs sort some things out, and Coach Hill doesn't look happy, Chance, and so
I'm not sure if he's kind of getting on his defense and not the refs.
A roughing the passer, and then after the play, we've got a personal foul. That is going to be 30 yards worth of penalties here against the Lions.
Yeah, so
and that is going to move the ball all the way down. Now, that should be from the end of the run. And maybe it was.
I think, yeah. So
yeah,
you're
now it was. That's going to
10, 20. Yeah, it is, because they would have been at the 45, so that's right.
That's going to move it into the South Plains Auto Ranch red zone all the way down to the 15-yard line. And with 11:05 to go, Chance, you're a touchdown away from kind of giving yourself a chance here in the 4th quarter.
Yep, definitely want to put it in the end zone pretty quick, Ty, and like you said, and then get a big stop on defense, but you got to get this first one right here.
Bird back there with Walters.
Bunch formation to the near side.
Bird takes the snap. This is a design quarterback keeper. Bird follows his blocker out of bounds, and another flag.
I think that's going to be on New Deal as well. Look like number 70 possibly. It's either going to be on Abernathy or New Deal. Not sure who they're calling it on.
Number 65 with his head on his helmet for New Deal. Another personal foul, unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I think they're calling it on
New
70.
Deal. They may call. No, they're not going to call it on both of them. It'll be a half the. Let's see where they walk it off. I think this will be a half the distance to the goal penalty. And Chance, all of a sudden, on the New Deal side, they're kind of imploding a little bit. That'll move it down to the 5-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I didn't even see how far Bird ran for right there. I was watching everything else happen.
11 minutes to go. Abernathy trying to get it back to a one-possession ball game. There's the snap as Cutter Johnson, I believe, or was that Bird?
I think it was Bird again.
Bird took the snap, and he took the direct lane right up the middle. Chance Abernathy trying to punch it in here at the goal line. They're about a yard short, and it'll be second down and goal. Sometimes number 8 looks like 0 and 0 looks like 8 whenever I'm looking down there at those two.
Well, especially when they tuck their jerseys in the way they do, they can get very confused.
Bird to take the snap again here. There's the snap. Walters, left side. Sound the alarm at the code 3. Antelope touchdown. And the Antelope's not done yet. It is 19-12.
Not so fast, Ty. Not so fast. Malachi gets it in there for 6. Good hard run right there. You kind of capitalize on some of those New Deal mistakes, and you're within striking distance with 10:24 to play. Hopefully, we can put this extra point on the board, and we have a ball game.
As a big point after here by Harkey. The hold is good. The kick is up, and he missed it. Not even close. Wide left. And it remains a 7-point ball game at 19-12. We will take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Plains Land Bank has specialized in financing rural property for over 100 years. We are passionate about agriculture and want to see producers be successful. Your land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Let us help you own a piece of Texas today. Come give us a visit at our Plainview office. We are proud supporters of all of our local high school student athletes.
And welcome back. We've got ourselves a ball game with 10:24 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Abernathy 12, New Deal 19. And now, Chance, your defense is going to have to find a way to stop New Deal, which, when they've had the ball, have been pretty dominant here at the line of scrimmage in the second half.
Yeah, in the second half, they really controlled it up front, not doing anything fancy, whether it was Ramsey in there just handing it off to number 20, a big dose of him, or they go with that Santoyo and Rodriguez Wildcat formation where he just kind of holds it, and either gives it or pulls it and goes up the middle. But we're going to have to figure out a way to make a stop on this New Deal line offense if we want to stay in this ball game.
19-12.
10:24 to go in the game.
As Abernathy, a First State Bank kickoff coming from the 40-yard line.
Trying to figure out what we're waiting on, I guess. Okay, now here we go.
They're kicking it off. There must have been another penalty assessed against New Deal because they're kicking it off from the 40.
Huh.
As Harkey to kick it off. It's a line drive to the sideline, caught at the 28-yard line. Now trying to make a move and get free and hit from behind. Oh, almost knocked the ball out.
Yeah, I thought he was going to.
As number 9 on the run back, Galindo, and he takes it to the 32. It'll be first down and 10. And let's see if the defense can play with some fight here, Chance, with 10:15 to go in the game, down 7.
Yeah, putting points on the board right there and tying. Like you said, New Deal was kind of reeling on the defensive side of the ball, so let's see if that's going to carry over to the offensive side, and maybe you'll play with a little excitement here and get a big stop or possibly a turnover.
10:15 to go.
I'm going to guess they're probably going to give it to number 20 a lot, so let's see if we can stop that tie. Easier said than done sometimes, though.
Absolutely. As Ramsey takes the snap there. Oh, and the Antelopes have it at the 37-yard line. You needed the break, and there it is. It's punched out from behind, and the Antelopes are fired up coming to the sideline.
Yep, that's going to be Malachi Walters that was able to punch it out and look like Big Jake Harkey coming over there to pounce on him. That's exactly what you needed right there for the Antelope defense. Put you in great field position. And Ty,
Deadgummit chance.
We got a ball game. We got a ball game.
10-11 to go, and the Antelopes take over.
It's exactly what you needed right there.
And you got good field position too, Chance, at the 37-yard line. First down and 10, Abernathy with some momentum. They've got their first turnover forced of the night. As that one brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions.
You put it.
Abernathy
Bird's able to jump on it.
Right back, but Bird saves the possession. After the Nutrient Ag Solutions turnover chance, you almost fumbled it right back, but you do lose 5, which puts you behind the yardage marker at 2nd and 15.
Yeah, 2nd and 15, and it looked like Bird just kind of stuck it out there a little too far on that fake handoff and knocked the tip of the ball out of his hands. And so that's the risk you run, running a lot of those guys in motion and a lot of moving parts. And so hopefully we can keep a handle on it right here, Ty, because this is a very important possession for the Lopes.
9:40 to go in the game. Abernathy the ball down 7, 19-12. In the shotgun. Bird gets the snap. He gets the edge. Bird almost. Chance. He's going to break one of those here pretty quick as he gets a good gain back across the original line of scrimmage inside the 35 down to the 32. That's a gain of almost 10 for Caden Bird. And it's 3rd down and about 5 here for the Antelope.
That time we talked about it. He just kind of tippy toes until he finds his route. He can get to top speed very quick. Yep.
Under 9 minutes to play here tonight in the 4th quarter. Abernathy down 19-12.
Xavier's taking the snap.
X looks over to Coach Bloskis, gets his call. Now change in formation. Takes the snap. There's the handoff.
Good move.
Walters makes a nice move inside the 30, down to the 29. Clock rolls inside of 8:30. And a gain of 4, Chance, maybe 3. It'll be 4th down here for the Antelopes. 4th and 2 from the 29-yard line. Come on, guys. Let's win that line of scrimmage and keep this drive alive.
Looks like you're going to have a big bunch of running backs in there. They're probably going to go with that bunch formation. I hope they're not going with it. They got guys out wide, but you do have a lead blocker, number 9 right there.
As there's the snap. Bird going to keep it. And he's close.
I think they're going to mark him short. The guy on this guy has him marked short.
That's not sure. That's a bad spot.
That far guy had him as a first down, but it looks like the near guy is going to say he was short.
They may measure here, and I'm with you. The near side guy is saying he's short. It'll depend completely on the spot here.
You definitely don't want to leave it. You know, those sticks are very accurate, Ty.
I'm telling you.
They're going to come out, but I think he's going to be short.
He's short, too, from where I'm sitting.
Yep.
It's going to be really close, but I'm afraid by the nose of the football as they're going to stretch the chain out here. Chance, it's going to be short.
By about a football.
By the length of the football. On 4th down, the New Deal Lions, they hold up front. As I kind of thought that was a bad spot on the Bird run, but Abernathy cannot take advantage of the turnover.
That's right. You got to step up and do it again right here, Ty. There's just under 8 minutes left in this ball game. You still have plenty of time, but you're going to have to come up with another turnover or a big stop for sure.
7:57 now left in the ball game. Each team with a turnover now as New Deal takes over at the 28-yard line. Ball spotted just inside the left hash mark.
Looks like they're running that Wildcat.
As there's the snap, and there's another hole getting free to the outside, and now it's a foot race to the middle of the field. Caught from behind is number 18, Santoyo, and he takes it all the way down inside the 40-yard line.
You got an injured Antelope as well.
New Deal first down.
Yep, you got an injured Antelope. I'm not sure who it is, but he's slow to get up. Maybe he's possibly Zephaniah Torres, possibly, I think.
7:47 to go, and that was a touchdown-saving tackle for the Antelopes.
Yeah, nothing fancy. They went with that Wildcat and kind of didn't even go with the fake. They just went with the lead blocker in Rodriguez, and he picked his way through that first layer of lopes, and then he had a burst of speed to get an extra 15, almost 20 yards there, Ty.
as there is 7:47 left here in the game. And let's take a quick timeout while they figure this out on the field. Timeout for an injured player. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. DB Media specializes in all things audio, video, and lighting. From designs and installs tailored to your commercial application to concerts and corporate events and even studio recording and mixing for bands and artists, DB Media has you covered. DB Media is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes this season. As welcome back here to Antelope Stadium is being helped off the field.
33, Zephaniah Torres.
Zephaniah Torres, number 33, with 7:47 to go. And Chance, he's looks like a foot or a leg injury of some kind, putting very little weight
on that right leg.
As that right leg as he's being helped off to the sideline.
Yep, and that's just another, we talk about it. It's one of them things that you deal with in football. It's a hard physical game, but we've been bit by it hard this year, that injury bug. And so another case where it's next man up, and Zephaniah is probably second, third, maybe fourth in your team on tackle. So he's a big player on the defensive side of the ball for sure.
As it'll be first down and 10 for the Lions from the 38-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted on the right hash mark. 7:40 and the clock rolls. Abernathy needs to dial up a stop. First and 10 for the Lions. In the gun, handoff goes, and now Chance just winning the battle up front. Another big run by Jonas Rodriguez. He's well over 100 yards now for the night, and it's another New Deal first down, and they're trying to ride the legs of Rodriguez to a 2-0 start in district play, or the New Deal Lions.
Yeah, and he's probably running with a little bit more intensity right now, Ty, because he's the one that coughed the ball up earlier, so he's probably running for some revenge on this series. And the Lopes are probably going to have to punch that ball out, maybe a little Texas Tech ball punch out, a peanut punch is what you would call it. But we're going to have to figure out something right here because you definitely can't let them put it in the end zone.
Abernathy desperately trying to keep this a one-possession game. As another handoff going right side and breaking through into the backfield all the way down. That's a shoe.
That was like something
ball.
fell, huh?
As again, Rodriguez steamrolling all the way down inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to be first and goal.
Yep, he ran it all the way down to the 4-yard line. Good hard run. He wasn't touched until he was about 6 or 8 yards down the field, and New Deal's just taking their time. They're anticipating to put it in the end zone, but they're eating up as much clock as possible on their way to doing that.
First down and goal from the 4-yard line. New Deal looking for what would be a dagger midway through the fourth quarter here, leading 19-12, and they're knocking on the door. As there's the snap, and untouched into the end zone. Rodriguez again. Chance, New Deal hasn't put it in the air one time in the second half, and it's another Lion touchdown. They lead 25-12. This one from about 5 out.
Yeah, they haven't had to, Ty. They've kind of wrinkled. It was working for them with that kind of a little figure out where you want to go. They're doing some seam blocking and kind of letting whatever gap open up, and Rodriguez is just picking his way through there and finding a hole, and they kind of have your way with you right there after you come up with a turnover and you're not able to convert on that fourth down, and they march down and put 6 more points on the board.
As the point after here is up, and it is good. And with 5:59 left to go in the ball game, it is now 26-12, a 2-score lead again for the Lions. We'll take a timeout, and we will come back as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football.
Your home is your most valuable asset, and when you need repairs or upgrades, you want a name that you can trust. That name is MC Master Roofing and Construction. Their team will help guide you through every step of the process, from your insurance claim to a completed project. Small town and locally owned and operated, MC Master will not only get the job done, but they'll get it done right. They are a proud title sponsor of this broadcast and a proud supporter of Abernathy's young people. Give them a call today at 806-698-4653.
And welcome back. 5:59 left, Chance, and that's a big blow there. The touchdown run by Rodriguez. That is his second of the night. And the New Deal Lions now lead Abernathy 26-12 with 5:59 left.
Yeah, 5:55 left time. You're kind of run out of time. You really needed to keep them out of the end zone, but you're going to have to play with some urgency on the offensive side right here if you want to get back in this ball game. And it's going to have to be quick because not only are you going to have to put up some points, but you're going to have to figure out a way to get the ball back in a hurry.
Another First State Bank kickoff coming up here for the Lions.
Big score around the area, big game up north in Region 1, Panhandle and West Texas. And that Panhandle leads 41-34, and they're about to start the fourth quarter.
As the Lions kick it off, end over end, Villarreal from the 21. He's going to try and get the edge, and he is stood up at the 25-yard line.
He went east and west instead of north and south on that one, Ty, and that he may have lost a yard on that kickoff return there.
And it will be first down and 10. And now, Chance, you've played slow all night. You've got to find a way to get one in the end zone quick. And then depending on probably an onside kick, depending on what happens, but probably an onside kick try after that.
Yep.
Because you have not proven that you can stop New Deal here in the second half.
Yeah, no, they found a wrinkle, like I said. They just continue to go at it. It looks like you're going to have Xavier Camacho, and we're probably going to have to put the ball in the air here.
And their wrinkle chance is just win the line of scrimmage.
Uh-huh.
And that's exactly what they've done here in the third and fourth quarters. 5:51 to go. Abernathy 26-12. They trail by 2 scores here on the home turf. New Deal looking to start 2-0, Chance. In district, they would be alone with New Home at 2-0 if tonight's scores that we know of hold.
Yep, and then I believe they play each other this next week, so that'll be a big game.
That game would be in New Deal.
If their track's done.
5:51 left to go. Abernathy got to hurry. X is in the gun. 2 receivers to the near side. He takes the snap. He does throw a quick one out to the far sideline.
It's Minfield.
Minfield has the catch at the 24, maybe 25 Chance. And then a flag comes in late.
I'm not sure if that's going to be on us or on them, but possibly maybe on Minfield. Not sure who's going to be on, but there's definitely a flag for extracurriculars.
As waiting for the call here.
Yep, it's going to be on New Deal. Coach Matt Hill looks like he's pretty upset, but I think it is going to be on New Deal, I believe.
As the white hat coming over here to talk to Coach Wiley. No, it's going to be on the Antelopes.
Yep, it was on Minfield on that far side. I think he felt like they kind of...
They're going to call unsportsmanlike on the Antelopes. Like you said, it was Minfield, and...
Not sure what happened on that far side, if it was them pushing him out of bounds or what happened, but Wiley's going to have a conversation with them.
5:38 to go.
That's a penalty you can't have in this dire situation for sure.
.538 left. That'll back the Antelopes up behind the numbers. Low snap and a tackle for loss. As the Antelopes are out of...
Walters comes up limping a little bit on that play as well, Ty. Add insult to injury, why don't you?
Third
Walters
down.
is coming out.
Third and long.
And I think whatever the play call is right here will kind of let you know where the coaching staff feels like we're at right now. because you put it in the air, you're kind of in no man's land right here. I'm sure we're going to, but that's a tough call. It's about 3rd and 25 here.
Yeah, you've got to get it all the way out to the 33-yard line.
From your own 8-yard line.
To get it a first down. There's the snap. It was a low snap. Cutter Johnson looking to throw, and he dumps it off underneath. Now trying to reverse the field. That's going to almost be a safety, depending on the spot. They're going to give him the 1-yard line chance, and it's going to be a loss of 7 on the completed pass.
Yeah, and he got that out to Jose Hernandez, and it's one of those things where he broke that first tackle and he tries to make something happen, but we went from bad to worse, and we lose another 6 yards on that one. So you're going to be punting from deep in your end zone, Ty, and your punter is injured unless he gets back in the game. So I'm not sure who's going to be the punter here on this situation. I think it may be Xavier Camacho.
Abernathy keeping the offense out there.
I'm not sure what's happening here. We're going to call a timeout.
I don't think they do either, and a timeout taken here by the Abernathy Antelopes. Well, we will take it as well. You're listening tonight to Abernathy football.
At Storm Guard, we provide experts you can count on. Sit back, relax, and let Storm Guard take care of your home. If you're experiencing roof issues, let our qualified team of professionals repair or restore your roof. We work directly with your insurance company to make the process easy for you, and inspections are always free. At Storm Guard, we are wishing the Lady Lopes and Lopes the best of luck this season.
Welcome back here as we've got 3:45 left to go tonight in the ball game.
Some scoring updates, Ty. Post is kind of starting to run away with it in Olton. It's 27-7. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. And with the running clock, the game's almost over there in New Home, but they're winning 75-0 over Floyd Ada.
They may not cover. I think the line on that one was 77.
Yeah, there's 2 minutes left. I don't know if they're going to cover after all.
Surely they'll take a knee. .345 left in the ball game.
There was a penalty, it looks like.
Wow. I don't know what it was, but Abernathy going to get a free first down. That's a 15-yard penalty on New Deal out of the timeout.
I'm not sure what happened there.
So a first down and 10 for the Antelopes out to the 17-yard line. Go figure. New Deal's played a little bit undisciplined here in the second half.
Go, Bird, go.
Bird gets free, and Bird's going to fly down the sidelines, and chance nobody will catch Aiden Bird. It is an 84-yard strike, and the Antelopes are back within a touchdown.
That's what you needed right there, Ty. We kind of talked about it off the air.
I've been waiting
You've
for
been
him
a little
to break
flat,
one
a little
all
flat,
night long.
You lulled him to sleep, and Bird found a seam, and he took advantage of it. So that big penalty on that unsportsmanlike, I don't know what happened with New Deal, but you come up with a first down, gives you new life, and you take advantage of it on the first play with the 84-yard strike.
And, Chance, you've just been holding your breath and waiting for Bird to break one, and he does sound the alarm. It's a code 3 Antelope touchdown.
Not so fast, Ty. We're still in it with 3:33 to go.
Now we'll see if we go for 2 here or 1.
It looks like you are lining up for that.
We're going to go for 2 maybe and try and get this to a 6-point game. You've got 2 timeouts left, Chance, with 3:33 to go.
And you got the stoppage for the 2-minute. So you really got 3 stoppages.
Stop it 3 times, yep.
But you're going to have to get the ball back. Cutter's back there taking the snap, it looks like.
Cutter does take the snap, rolls near side, looking to throw. He's going to try and run with it. Cutter cannot get to the end zone, and he is going to be sacked. And with 3:33 to go, Chance, you're still down 8, 26-18. The extra points have been an adventure tonight for the Antelopes. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Antelope Football.
Dr. Kent Webb and his family have served West Texas for over 80 years. Webb Vision Center of Plainview offers a full-service and comprehensive eye care center. We have state-of-the-art technology that allows us to provide the most up-to-date eye exams and determine eye and vision health. We also offer many specialty eye care services. What are you waiting for? Come see Webb Vision Center in Plainview today. We are proud to support Abernathy Athletics.
And welcome back here. Abernathy trying to show a little bit of fight. An 84-yard touchdown run by Caden Bird. And Chance, it is now 26-18 with 3:33 to go in the game, and another First State Bank kickoff coming up. Probably going to be a onside kick try here for the Antelopes.
Yeah, most likely, Ty. And we kind of talked about it. That burst of flight from Mr. Bird, Ty, that puts him about 160 yards rushing, and he has 2 touchdowns on the night.
We'll see what Abernathy pulls out here. Down 8 with 3:33 to go.
They got most of their guys up. They got one guy back deep, but they're anticipating the onside.
And there it is. It is an onside kick, and it is promptly covered at the 49-yard line
Jonas Rodriguez
by Jonas Rodriguez. Surprised he didn't pick it up and run it. He's been running all over the Antelopes here in the second half. And now you've almost got to get a 3-and-out chance and give your offense an opportunity to try and engineer something late.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, Ty. Even with all the back and forth and the rushing that they've had, you're almost tied with New Deal. You have 220 yards rushing. They have 219, so you're pretty even from the rushing attack.
And an 84-yarder will help.
Yep.
As handoff
Punch
coming to
that
the
ball
near
out.
side, and a flag flies.
I think there's going to be holding.
At the 49-yard line, we'll check the penalty. I think you're probably right. And then you got to decide, Chance, do you take the down or take the penalty?
Face mask.
It's a face mask against Abernathy. Eek.
That's not going to help.
And that's going to be a first down for New Deal with 3:28 to go.
That's after the run.
It was just a gain of a yard or two, but that'll move it down inside the 35-yard line to the 34. And the clock rolls now with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Colt Ramsey
He's just watching that play clock tick down.
takes the snap, hands it to Rodriguez. You know what's coming, and you cannot stop it. Another first down run around the right side. Just a handoff where he follows his right tackle, Chance, and the Antelopes, I think they're out of gas.
Yeah, and they've been that defense has been on the field a lot tonight, Ty, and they fought hard. But the second half, the New Deal line up front has kind of owned the line of scrimmage.
First down and 10 in the shotgun.
Only thing we need is a bad snap or a botched handoff, Ty.
Handoff goes underneath to Rodriguez. And, man, Chance, you have him bottled up at the line, and then he fights for extra yards. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute timeout. It's a gain of about 6 yards. And it'll be second down and 4. We will take a timeout as well. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football.
West Texas Brick and Stone provides all the materials you need for your next custom masonry project. We are locally owned and operated, as well as family run. We have 35 years of experience in the industry, and we take pride in our customer service and industry experience. Come see us today at 405 North Interstate 27 in Lubbock to get the ball rolling on your next project. At West Texas Brick and Stone, we are happy to support Abernathy's young people and are wishing them the best of luck this season.
And welcome back for the finish. Final 2 minutes of this one. It'll be second down and about 4 for New Deal out of the timeout. They're trying to milk this one away, leading 26-18.
Ooh, we almost intercepted it.
Two minutes left.
You need either 2 big stops or a turnover. Like I said, you can hope for a bad snap. They've had a couple tonight, Ty, but you really need a turnover. Force something.
Second down and 4. You need a stop, a timeout, a stop. In the shotgun, there's the snap.
Oh, he fell.
And we got
That'll
a break there. Is tripping over his own 2 feet is Rodriguez, and that's going to be a storm guard tackle for loss by, he either slipped on the turf or might have got his feet tangled up with Ramsey right at the handoff. And Chance, we've got another timeout here. It will be third down, and Abernathy will stop the clock with 1:52 to go.
We kind of got a stunner up north, Ty. If we can get an updated score here, I was going to give it to you. Let's go to our scores first. Let me see here what we got. Yep, it's a close game up north. 2 minutes to go. Panhandle leads by 7 over West Texas Sinet, 49-42. Both those teams in the top 10 in 2A.
1:52 left to go.
Big third down. I mean, they're likely going to go for it unless they can kick that field goal, but.
Third down. Maybe 2 down territory for the Lions. They do lead by 8, 1:52 to go. In the gun is Ramsey. Handoff to Rodriguez. Tries to get wide right. He does not. That's a storm guard tackle for loss. Abernathy can take their final timeout, Chance. And it'll be 4th down and 8. So Abernathy not giving up. We'll see what New Deal does here on 4th down and 8. Another timeout. That gives us an opportunity to say thank you to some of our sponsors. The Junkin Farmers Market, MZJ Variety Shop in Shallow Water, Hill Vet, WTX Diesel, Rural Roots Medical Clinic, and the Farmers Cooperative Compress. All proud supporters of the Antelopes and Lady Lopes. Abernathy looking for some late game heroics here at home against the New Deal Lions. Down 8. They're trying to get the ball back and give them a chance.
Give them a chance and tie. The new home game did go final. They didn't cover, but they got the big win, 75-0 over Floydada, and Post added another touchdown. It's 34-7 in that game, and they're about to be in the 4th quarter.
So 4th down and 8, 1:41 to go. New Deal going to keep the offense on the field. I mean, there's not much else you can do here, Chance, from the 20-yard line unless you feel like you can kick one in. They kind of hustle it up to the line here.
See if they try anything sneaky.
Ramsey
Watch the
in
hard
the gun.
count. Yep, they're going to pass it.
Going to roll right. First pass of the second half.
Batted away. Intercept. Oh!
Well, it's
that's a turnover regardless.
You're going to get a defensive stop. So the ball batted in the air. That's the first pass attempt of the second half by Ramsey, and it's a defensive stop and turnover, and that's brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. And so, Chance, it's not likely, but you've got 1:35, and you've got to go 80 yards.
Hey, you did it on one play earlier, Ty. So
that is true. You can pop one.
If you can pop one, make some magic happen. But regardless,
if you
keep it on the ground, you got to get to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. If you throw it, you got to get out of bounds.
As 80 yards of real estate as Abernathy tries to engineer some late game magic. 95 seconds and no timeouts.
Birds in the backfield.
There's the snap. Bird going to keep it, and Bird gets the edge. 35-40, 45 midfield, 40. He makes a move inside the 30. Bird is going to freaking almost score. He is all the way down inside the 15-yard line, and it's going to be first down and goal to go. Caden Bird gets the job done. It's a bird, not a plane. And my goodness,
he can fly.
You called it with 1:19 to go. We're not done.
We are not done, Ty. And they kind of went with the fake out. They went with the fake to Walters on the far side, and Bird cuts it back to the opposite side. And he gave us a chance here, Ty, with just over a minute to play.
1:05 to go. Now you got to figure out how to get into the end zone. There's a handoff to Malachi. Walters inside the 10, down to the 5. Oh, my gosh.
Man,
that is right at the first down marker, just short. A gain of 9. It's second down and 1.
You're going with the hurry up. You got Cutter Johnson in there, quarterback.
No timeouts. Johnson hands it off. Malachi tries to get to the outside. He's into the end zone. Sound the deadgum alarm. It's an Antelope touchdown. And Abernathy is a 2-point conversion away from tying the game with 38 seconds left.
Ty, when you needed it, you came up big. Bird came up big with 2 huge runs, one of 84 yards and one of 70. It sets up a nice hurry-up offense executed by Cutter Johnson. 2 handoffs to Malachi Walters, and you punch it in, but you're not there yet. You got to get the 2. You got to get the 2, Ty.
.38 seconds left. Abernathy desperately trying to force overtime here at home. Here we go, Chance. There's the snap. It's Bird trying to get it to the end zone. I think, oh no, they're going to say he's about half a yard short as Bird tried to dart it into the end zone, and they're going to say he does not make it in. He got inside the 1 and couldn't score.
Yeah, that's a tough break right there, Ty. You did everything you needed to do, and you're not able to punch it in from just a few yards out on that extra point, that 2-point try, Ty. And so you're going to have to find magic one more time, and with 38 seconds, I'm not sure if you're going to have enough of it on the kickoff.
You got to get an onside kick, yep. It's a First State Bank kickoff coming up here. What a Herculean effort by the Antelopes, trying to make something happen.
It's a big stop right there for New Deal on that 2-point try. And, you know, credit to Lopes. You drew it up, and you're just not able to punch it in right there from a few yards out on that 2-point.
38 seconds left. Heck of an effort by the Antelopes and a couple of massive runs by Caden Bird. But unless you can get an offensive, an onside kick recovery here, the game is going to be over. .38 seconds left. Now Abernathy setting it up on the left hash. Now they're going to hurry it, trying to figure things out. Now they're going to switch it up, moving around, trying to cause confusion. And Abernathy kicks it deep.
I'm not sure if that was the initial play or what the call was there, but
I think there was some confusion.
Yep. I think there was a little bit of confusion because you can't stop the clock at all, and so all they have to do is take a knee.
And there's only 37 seconds left.
Yep. So they may have to take 2 knees, and that's it.
Probably just 1.
Yep.
As there was some confusion somewhere there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. So no onside kick. There's the snap. There's the knee. I'm not wondering, Chance, if he didn't mean to kind of not do a traditional onside, but more of a pooch that kind of landed in the midway area that Abernathy might run down and try and recover. But New Deal takes a knee, and the New Deal Lions are going to survive a heck of an effort here down the stretch by the Abernathy Antelopes as 26-24. And Chance, that potential game-tying 2-point conversion about half a yard short, and the New Deal Lions survive, and the Lions are 2-0 in district play. The Abernathy Antelopes drop to 0-2.
Yeah, it's a tough break right there. You have a heck of an effort by Caden Bird right there at the end of the ball game. Runs of 84 yards and about 75 yards to give yourself the opportunity. And you line them up. You're not able to punch it in for the 2-point conversion, Ty. But, man, they battled all the way to the very end. And it's just some of the little things, Ty, the injuries that you've had and the things you sustained. You know, you think that they just affect you at the quarterback position, but also those extra points and things like that. It just kind of puts you behind the 8 ball. And those things can come back to bite you. And that's what happened here tonight as you drop it by 2 points against a New Deal team that was kind of behind the 8 ball as well, losing their quarterback in the first quarter. So about two teams who didn't have their starting quarterbacks, and New Deal comes out on top, and they're 2-0 to start district play, and you're 0-2. So got to rattle off some wins if you want to make effort in the district race.
As we go into the West Texas Brick and Stone post-game show, Chance, and after those last 2 runs, I don't think there's any question who your MC Master Roofing and Construction player of the game is, as Caden Bird does everything he can in that fourth quarter to try and will a comeback for the Antelopes, as you have massive runs of over 80 and 70 yards in that fourth quarter. One for a touchdown and one to set up a touchdown. And then he tried everything he could to push one in on that 2-point conversion try, Chance. And honestly, I like the play clock on the play call on that 2-point conversion. I think that probably gives you the best chance to score. And you were that close, and it just didn't get in.
Yep, just about a football length short, and you come up short. But you said it, Ty. He kind of put the team on his back right there in the fourth quarter to give yourself the opportunity, even the chance. And man, it's a tough one, Ty, but just love the battle from the Lopes tonight. And you're starting off 0-2, but just one hard-fought game and one that you kind of came up short due to injuries to start the season. And so you go to Floydada next week and in hopes that you can kind of right the ship and get things going back in your direction. But you got 3 more ball games that you have the possibility of coming out on top of.
As New Deal wins it here tonight on the road in Abernathy. First win by the New Deal Lions over Abernathy since 2017. It's a 26-24 win for New Deal here tonight in Abernathy. Chances, like you said, the Antelopes battled, just could not get it done. Coming up this next week, go support the band, go support the cross country, and we'll be back at it. Our next broadcast comes your way next Wednesday, 8 p.m., as we'll have Outside the Box, and the next Friday night, the Antelopes on the road in Floydada to battle the Whirlwinds. As always, good night.
God bless.
And go Lopes.